our best deals and save more. Stay connected in your new home with fast fiber internet and 99.9% reliability. Plus Optimum Mobile with unlimited talk and text and coverage on a nationwide network. Move with Optimum and our best offers today. Call 877-848-6329. Go to optimum.com/moving or visit a store today. Get closer, go farther with Optimum.
We are obsessed with delivery. So it breaks our heart when we see delivery.
You know, in 2016, the border was a big issue.
Cold or soggy, and they don't deliver.
We knew we had to do something about it. Turns out the solve wasn't let it fry.
And because we're a pizza company, we loaded them with pizza toppings.
Our tots are made to be delivered.
They can't just taste great, they need to deliver great.
Try new loaded tots with your favorite pizza.
It is time right now for storylines, and they're powered by PointsBet. PointsBet is giving eligible customers daily boosts. Best odds are no juice lines every day from 6 to 7 p.m. that you can't get anywhere else. Log on to the app every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for your new Power Hour offer.
What the fuck is going on with this thing?
Your moves, and PointsBet now features a live same-game parlays and tonight's same-game parlay includes Tommy Pham to stay hot with a hit. Justin Verlander scored over 5.5 strikeouts, and Astros starting pitcher Framber Valdez to do the same, and the three-leg parlay leads out at
Oh, what's with my screen? There we go.
11 quality starts. That is tied for the most in the American League, and his second toss is with a 2.27 ERA. He is a very good pitcher. What is
Hold on, boys.
the best in all of baseball?
Well, I mean, by the stats, he throws 5 pitches, but he really dominates with 3 pitches. And it looks like he's throwing a wiffle ball sometimes. He's got a very good cutter. The cutter's got really downward movement instead of side to side. It's about 87, 88 miles an hour.
Oh,
He is effectively the lefties and right-handers.
Fucking
This
head is
curveball,
killing me.
He's got to make it up, but he gets a lot of chase on it because he starts in the middle of the zone, drops it out of the zone. Very good hitter with the chef, and Vladdy right here, both swinging and missing on that curveball. And then the one he throws over 50% of the time is this sinker.
Tip out, man. I'm sorry for what happened. How are you feeling? I feel like I am
Down to the zone, gets a lot of
concussed.
contact, a lot of ground balls.
I don't know if I told you the story,
But because he's got 3
Ethan.
quality pitches that he can throw at any time, any place in the count, he's a guy that's really unpredictable.
Somebody crashed into me on Friday afternoon.
5 pitches, but look, 90% of those 5 pitches really the cutter.
Now my head is killing me.
Combination. That's what the Mets should be expected to see tonight.
And I have to like stay off my feet for the next 2 weeks.
Disregard altogether, but those 3 quality pitches make him one of the best in the league.
I'm not sure he gets enough pub for how good he is. Yes, indeed. But Valdez shut the Mets out. Over 8
Valdez this season. ERA at 2.27 for Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
On some of the things that impress him the most about his future Hall of Fame pitchers, Max Scherzer and Justin Verlander. Coming right back.
The game is on SNY. And we still got 20 minutes or so till it starts, so I'll put something else on in the meantime.
Enter the $10,000 Nourishing Moments giveaway.
Tonight, desperation in Mexico. New images into San.
This is a product of many people working together, hopefully. We're very different here in South Florida.
You can't refuse.
Vice has a wrestling program on right now. It's a Vince McMahon documentary. It's interesting.
1.5 million for 20 years, I think. But before Brett can sign his new contract with the WWF, Vince has second thoughts. Not about Brett's talents, but about his own finances. WCW has peeled off TV viewers, and Vince is short on cash.
Vince comes
My
back
head is
and
killing
looks
me.
at the commitment that he had made to Bret Hart. It was a drain on the company for what we were bringing in at the time.
Brett learns a valuable lesson about doing business with Vince McMahon. When there's a question about who should suffer financially, you or Vince, it's usually you.
Vince told me that basically he couldn't afford to pay me the contract that he...
18 minutes till first pitch.
I was like, okay, I get it. I remember I got off the phone from him and I said, I guess I'm done. I hung up with Vince and I signed my WCW contract.
Tradition says championship wrestlers give up their belt or drop it before they leave for the competition. And despite reneging on his deal, that's what Vince expects Brett to do in his last WWF match against his nemesis, Shawn Michaels.
Here's the problem. Brett didn't want to lose the championship. It's your last night in the company. We need to crown a new champion. You know what? We'll just take it from him.
As a consequence, they orchestrated this limp-dick, half-assed abortion, bunch of bullshit.
Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. We got a couple more minutes till first pitch.
On November 9th, 1997, Hart and Michaels battle it out in Montreal's most...
I'm watching this Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart program here on Vice. The Vince McMahon thing, documentary.
And Vince stabs at him, ring the bell. Oh, they're screwing me right now. And I remember reaching back and showing that I wasn't submitting, and I grabbed Sean's leg and started to reverse. And you could hear the bell bing, bing, bing.
If I had to run the bell, Vince McMahon was going to ring that bell.
If I wanted to just kill Vince, I wanted to just jump through the ropes and just punch him out. And I couldn't believe he did it to me after all the years that I gave him, all the matches.
16, 17 minutes till first pitch. Anybody know who's on the mound for the Mets? Oh man, my head is fucking killing me, dude. My head and my neck are killing me. First concussion. I didn't even know I was concussed till late Saturday afternoon. I've never had a concussion before, so.
Shoelace, I started to tie it, and I go, well, this is it. I'm going to punch out Vince McMahon. I can't believe I'm doing this. And we walk towards each other, end up tying up, just like a pro wrestling match. And I remember just sinking down and kind of just turning my whole body and thinking 14 years coming up right between our arms. And I hit Vince McMahon with the most beautiful Mike Tyson uppercut. I popped him literally right off the ground. He went straight down, out cold. Everybody was stunned. No one could believe it.
It's like I remember when I was a kid exactly where I was standing when John F. Kennedy had been assassinated. And I remember just as precisely where I was when I found out about the Montreal Screwjob.
Vince immediately goes on the offensive, appearing on TV with the black eye he got from Bret Hart's uppercut.
Did you or did you not screw Bret Hart?
There's a time...
I'm watching this thing on Vice. It's channel 161.
But someone is leaving.
It's like a Vince McMahon documentary. I'm just waiting for the Mets game to start, so just bear with me, guys. We got like another 15 minutes.
All kinds of shit. Vince, in this interview, just came across very cold, calculating, and very, very heelish. I truly believe that Bret Hart screwed Bret Hart.
The Montreal Screwjob is a seminal moment in wrestling. The event pulls back the curtain to reveal Vince's true nature as the win-at-all-cost owner of the WWF.
And then once the word got out that he actually owns the company, he's the power behind the throne, this and that, Vince ran with it.
But soon, Vince will embrace his on-screen character's evil spirit.
I will never ever forgive your mother for giving birth to you.
That's interesting. All right, let's see what's on SNY. They're doing the Buck Showalter pregame interview.
And how can he change the narrative? He faced them a lot. I mean, he faced them a lot when they were in that same division together. And Abreu...
Jose Abreu career versus Justin Verlander.
He was a little bit slower, but he was able to capitalize on a couple of mistakes early on. This is a skinny Justin Verlander right here. That's a changeup right here that Abreu hits as an absolute missile, and he hit a lot of it is a fastball right here that he doesn't miss either. Justin's not happy about this one going about 430 feet. But he's had very good...
Wow, look how lean Justin Verlander was when he played for Detroit.
You know, everybody has trouble with it, but when he's gone to that slider, he's had some success against Abreu. 7 out of the 10 times he struck out is on that slider, so don't be surprised to see that slider show up tonight against Abreu.
All right, by the way, Abreu batting fifth for the Astros tonight. So we close in on game time. Minute Maid Park down in Houston, Texas. Middle game of this 3-game series between the Mets and the Astros. Justin Verlander back in the city where he won a World Series championship a year ago.
Oh, it's Verlander on the mound for us today, so we'll see which Verlander shows up.
With Self, you can
Hopefully,
change and build credit just by paying your rent. Download Self and get the credit you
keeps
deserve.
it together for us tonight.
Remember why you became a nurse? You wanted to help people. And girl, you're just getting started. You know what's next. Getting your graduate degree, that's how you can change this place for the better. For yourself, your patients, the whole community. You want to make change happen? Walton University is all about change. It's time. Walton University, set a course for change. Hi. Dearie, my famous gelatin bowl. Hey, let's make some room in here. You keep dog food in the
Who's in the chat? I see 3 of you here. Who's here? Check in with me.
For Hank.
Feel free to ask me questions about my injury or the Mets or whatever you want to talk about, because we got another 12 minutes till Brendan Nimmo's up.
You're so lucky you're single.
Fresh Pet. It's not dog food, it's food food.
With Dexcom G7, managing your diabetes just got easier. So, what's your glucose number right now? Good thing you don't need a finger stick. How's all that food affect your glucose? Oh, the answer's on your phone. What if you're hitting low at night? Wow, it can alert you. And you can even track your goals. Manage your diabetes with confidence with Dexcom G7, the most accurate CGM. Request a free sample at dexcom.com/sample.
Happiness is different things to different people. That's what happiness is. Happiness is.
Etsy has home.
Oh, my fucking head hurts.
Help you leave a legacy for the ones who
My neck.
That's
My back.
Optimal Business customers love their fast, secure internet with built-in cybersecurity for your business. Get 300 meg secure internet for $65 a month and get up to a $400 Visa prepaid card. Call or go to optimum.com/business. Get closer, go farther with Optimum Business.
Carmen loves Optimum Mobile for its coverage and value, saying the pricing is perfect. So we decided to review her back. Finding your way using America's largest 5G network. Perfect.
I can't stand commercials. 10 more minutes.
Okay, yes indeed. Time not back for the post-game show when it's over. Right now, down to Houston. Mets and the Astros. Gary and Keith on the call. Enjoy Mets baseball right now.
All right, you gotta believe. Yeah, whatever.
At Minute Maid Park in Houston, Texas.
Minute Maid Park, Houston, Texas. The Mets are 34-38. Astros are 39-34. Mets had a big win yesterday, and they're going to need another big one today if they want to have any type of postseason hopes.
Free advanced Wi-Fi and a free mobile line. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com. By city for each Mets home run.
I didn't stream yesterday because I was not home. I was in the hospital because I've been dealing with a concussion, some brain injury here, neck injury, shoulder injury. But
Houston, Texas.
I saw we did work against Houston last night.
I mean, today is the last day of spring, but the summer weather has been here in Houston for a while already. It is hot outside.
Looks like a nice stadium there in Houston. I've never been there, but it looks appeasing. There's Francisco Lindor warming up. Home run in each of his last 2 games. Tommy Pham, 1,141 OPS in last 16 games. And we got Gary Cohen and the legendary Keith Hernandez on the call for us right now. Here in Houston.
A big part of the Astros 2017 and 22 World Series championships was the right arm of Justin Verlander. And now for the first time since
leaving the Astros.
Justin Verlander, 3 AL Cy Young Awards. 2011 with the Tigers, 19 and 22 with the Astros. 1 of 11 to win 3+ Cy Young Awards. And he's going to have to play like that. He's going to have to pitch like that today.
Good start, a bad start. He's coming off
Against his former team.
Best start of the year. He had a good breaking ball, a good slider, and he mixed up his pitches, had a good pass, had it all working really. So this is a back-to-back with Scherzer and Verlander. These are the 2-1-2 punch of the Cardinal rotation. Mets. Forgive me for that faux pas there. Anyway. They need Verlander to come up now and do back-to-back.
You know, Gary Cohen is freaking bald, right? But he's got the hair around here. If you have the money for it, why not get a transplant, or why not just take it all down? Why keep the hair on the sides just there?
It's Garrett Cole, who he pitched with in Houston. Now he comes back to Houston. He got his World Series ring last night. What must the emotions be like for him heading into this game?
Well, to get the ring, number one, and he's had rings before, but they're all very special. And what makes them special is that you're one of 20.
Alright, they're just breaking down the game, so I'm going to put that wrestling program on for another 5 minutes or so and see what they're saying against Vince McMahon.
Eric Bischoff put Monday Nitro opposite Monday Night Raw. And what happened was you had a nostalgia effect. You had these kids who were like, oh my God, Hulk Hogan is, he's on WCW. Macho Man Randy Savage. And then Eric, he brought in wrestlers from Japan, wrestlers from Mexico. They worked a very different style. They were high flyers. It was very, very fast, very colorful. And Vince's product,
7 minutes, guys, 7 minutes.
Slow, old. Papa Shango, striking sheer terror in the hearts of this capacity crowd. I think it was 95, 96. I think it was losing $6 million a year. And WCW ended up winning the ratings award for a straight year and a half, every single Monday. Ted Turner, WCW beating him for 83 weeks at his own game. That set a fire underneath Vince McMahon.
So the man who once drew inspiration from Walt Disney dramatically changes course, rebranding the WWF as more adult, meaning more violent, and a lot more sexual.
We've embarked upon a far more innovative and contemporary creative campaign.
I feel like I have a concussion, Bernard. But I'm home now and sitting in a dark room about to watch the Mets, so
He stole a lot of the concepts that Eric
I'm
Bischoff had come
happy to
up
be
with.
home.
He
I've
stole
got quite a
the
few
hardcore,
injuries right
the
now.
violence.
No work for the next 2 weeks.
Vince's own
I'm battling a mild concussion, my first ever concussion, I believe. So there's that.
Violence and class warfare and just different kinds of sexual content and edginess. It was a play to win this war. The WWF's graphic storylines target the WCW audience, angsty teens and 20-somethings.
Vince McMahon's got E-minus touch. He's the guy who knows how to reach those teenagers.
Including this guy, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I do what I want when I want.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, huh?
I don't answer no questions I ain't got to. What I do ain't none of your business. I don't give a rat chance if you own the WWF.
It happens. What are you going to do?
Steve Austin, huge star. If you were a kid in high school, middle school...
Yeah, some idiot cut me off on the highway, crashed into my car, and gave me a concussion. But I didn't even know I had one till the next day.
Justifies the WWF's edgy rebrand after getting some pushback from parents and the press.
So when we hear some people squawking and whatever, I think that's a good sign because it says that
4 minutes till the Mets game. 4 minutes.
We don't want to go over that edge and fall off. That's not good either. But I think you have to open the creative envelope.
WWF slowly started kind of chipping away and getting people interested in watching their show again. Raw and Nitro were on at the same time, Monday night on 2 different networks. So you already had a lot of fans who would switch back and forth. But then as it started getting better, then they started going, well, hold on, put the remote down. We're not going back to Nitro. I want to see Austin is kicking Vince McMahon's ass on television. This never happened before.
3 minutes. 3
I don't
minutes.
think there's any subject matter, by the way, that's off balance. It's off limits.
That includes writing himself into the show as the amoral Mr. McMahon, the power-hungry, take-no-prisoners owner of the WWF. Some see it as typecasting.
I enjoy destroying lives.
Mr. McMahon takes on every top-billed star of WWF, from The Rock to Triple H, and an infamous head-to-butt match with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You said you could beat Vince McMahon with one arm tied behind your back.
Even Vince's family isn't safe from the wrath of Mr. McMahon.
I will never ever forgive your mother for giving birth to you. Your mother had a certain reputation. A good time girl reputation, if you get my drift.
The father-daughter feud culminated in the I Quit match.
2 minutes, boys. 2 minutes, and we'll get the Mets on.
Mr. McMahon is one of the greatest heel characters of all time, yes.
Critics say the World Wrestling Federation blows away the envelope of good taste with a parade of raunchy characters like a pimp who struts into the ring with prostitutes.
Man, I want you to roll a fatty on this pimp daddy. Like that blood up inside.
The WWF fan never saw this before. The numbers
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
higher and higher and higher.
Oh, my neck
We
and my head.
turned it into must-see TV.
A lot of women, they start coming up wanting to be wrestlers, and they didn't really want women to be wrestlers. They didn't want to watch women wrestle. They were seeing TV disguised as wrestling. Basically, the idea was hire people who could pose in Playboy, and many of them did pose in Playboy, and go out there and wear as little as possible and whip clothes off and all this. And that's when the TV ratings with teenagers, the teenage boys, through the roof.
After 83 straight weeks of losing out to WCW, there's finally cause for Vince to celebrate.
McMahon says there's only one group that he pays attention to, and that's his audience. And he will bend in any direction that they tell him to.
Forget the morality, forget the ethics. Simply from a business standpoint, you go too far.
All right, let's go. Mets time. Yep, still in commercial. 1 more minute.
Or he will tell the audience.
On behalf of the World Wrestling Federation, for those of you who were offended, those viewers, we humbly apologize for the incident that took place last Monday night on Raw.
Pizza lovers know.
Today, let's paint. Right now, get America's most trusted paint brand at a new low price, starting at $28.98. Fair, only at the Home Depot.
Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Lithium, the #1 longest-lasting AA battery.
Some of the folks coming in to beat the
All right, here we go.
coming out of the warm and into the air conditioning of Minute Maid Park.
Quite a few Mets fans there up.
Saw a bunch of them last night. There are more tonight. Including some who look like they're decked out for their
Front and
first
center.
game ever. What a great headband that is.
Gimel, Marte, Lindor, Alonso is back. Fam, Alvarez, McNeil, Canada DH, Eduardo Escobar. Bottom of the order. 4 for 12 is Marte against Valdez. 3.33 average. I didn't even know Alonso was back. See, I've been too concussed. Valdez, 14 games that are start, 6-5 record, ERA at 2.27, 91 innings, 74 hits, 20 walks, 95 strikeouts, whip 1.03. Opponent average 2.22, 6 home runs allowed on the season for him. Bregman's third, Pena short, Altuve second, Umbre first, Maldonado is the catcher today. Left field, Jukes. Myers center, Tucker right. Kyle Tucker, 2022 Gold Glove.
But they got to start picking it up. There's Dusty Baker. 2 more errors last night for the Astros. Valdez took over the ace of the staff for the Astros when Justin Verlander went down with Tommy John surgery, and his ranks are presented by Suffolk Credit Union, empowering your possible. Leads everybody in opponent slugging percentage and fewest home runs per 9 innings. A sinker ball pitcher with a really good curveball. Last year he developed a cutter to go with it, and that combination has put him in the elite.
Brandon Nimmo up at bat.
This year leads off, and Valdez's first pitch
And
sinker that runs inside for ball one.
ball inside, counts 1-0.
Running almost a little like a foot inside on running in on Nimmo.
Ball low, counts 2-0. Another fastball.
5 last night, snapping a 12-game on-base streak. But he's hitting .341 against lefties this year, by far the best for the Mets. Among the best in baseball for left-hand hitters against left-handed pitching. Valdez behind him 2-0.
That's low, counts 3-0.
Sinker down, and it's 3-0.
You can see Valdez throwing from that extreme third base side of the mound.
Starling Marte on deck, then Francisco Lindor, and he gets one in for a strike. And
Strike, counts 3-1.
Valdez comes off 7 terrific innings against Washington his last time out last Wednesday. Gave up 1 run, didn't walk anybody in 7 innings. And he gets that
Fastball strike. I think that was a fastball. Full count now for Brendan Nimmo.
Let's face it, Valdez last year, he threw 8 scoreless innings at Citi Field, the only time they faced him in the regular season.
Hit. Second to first. Nimmo out by a lot at first after a fastball. 1 down.
Take a look at his motion. Look how far to the third base side. Just his toes are on the rubber. Not a big stride, not a drop and drive guy. He's not an overpowering pitcher, but he's got a heavy fastball, with good movement, and he's really got his breaking ball. It really floors in hard on the right-hand hitters.
Here's Starling Marte, 2 for 5 last night. He has the best numbers in the Mets lineup against Valdez, 4 for 12 in his career. And he takes his first curveball outside for ball 1. Others will throw that
Curveball outside, counts 1-0 for Marte. 2.58 average, 3 homers, 20 RBIs, 642 OPS, 22 for 72 left-handed pitchers. Marte. Sloppy hit over there to the pitcher. Pena. The first, Marte's out, 2 outs. That was it.
He closed his glove too quickly, and that's why he had the trouble with the exchange. But good recovery, the Gold Glover.
Who's up? Lindor. 216 average, 14 homers, 50 RBIs, 731 OPS, 2 for 5. This series, 1 home run and then 5 RBIs.
It was Lindor who had a comebacker that broke a finger of Framber Valdez and cost him the first 2 months of the season. Came back at a good year in 21, a better year in 22.
That's a ball, counts 1-0.
Round ball in. I think it was Valdez's first start of the spring that knocked him out. Lindor 5 RBIs last night, now has 50 for the year, 3rd in the National.
Fouling back, counts 1-1.
Fastball is 1-1. Valdez now 29 years old. He was 21 coming out of the Dominican Republic when the Astros signed him. The Astros had particular success with some late signings, probably prospects from the Dominican Republic and other Latin American countries signed when they're 16.
That's low, counts 2-1.
Very elderly 21, and they took a gamble on him, and it's paid off handsomely. He had elbow problems that had dissuaded some other organizations from following through on deals with him, and that's why he was still available.
And he's a very cool customer on the mound.
Popped up. Right field. Going. And he's out at the fence, at the wall. Damn. Damn. I'll be right back.
Let's go 1, 2, 3. Justin Verlander to the mound when we come back.
Intuitive sit to start in the all-electric ID4. It's the little things. It's a VW. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the all-electric 2023 ID4 Pro for just $379 a month. Limited inventory available.
easy. Easy to plan. Easy to please everyone. Easy to get excited. Easy to get away. It's easy to love New York. Plan your summer getaway at iloveny.com.
Thanks, man.
I know. Uncle Dan and his giant beard.
I've had a hell of a year, Chaos.
With best-in-class third row length.
Hell of a
Get
last
3.9%
5 or
APR
6
financing
months.
For 60 months on new 2023 Atlas Family SE Tech with 4Motion models. Limited inventory available.
Altuve, Bregman, Tucker, Diaz, DH, Umbre, Pena, Jukes, Myers, Maldonado. Alex Bregman, career versus Verlander. He's 0 for 10 with 3 Ks. McCormick, Dubon, Kesner, righties on the bench. Slasler on the bench for lefty. Verlander, 8 starts, 3-2 record, ERA 4.40, 45 innings, 42 hits, 13 walks, 39 strikeouts, whip, 1.22, 7 home runs allowed. First pitch. Fastball, clock it at 94 for a strike to Altuve, counts 0-1.
He was 0 for 4 last night. Altuve last night played his 1600th
Fucking head,
career
dude.
game.
Hit to Lindor. To first, Altuve out by a lot. Good job, Alonso. Welcome back, Alonso. 1 out.
Jeff Bagwell and Jose Cruz. And Altuve now moving up that list. 1 out, nobody on. The killer bee is right.
All right, next man up for Houston. We have a problem. Escobar's playing third base today. No Beatty. Lindor short. McNeil second. Alonso back at first. Alvarez is our catcher today. Here's the pitch to Bregman. 77-mile-per-hour pitch will be a ball. Pham left. Nimmo center. Marte right. The 2-time Gold Glover. Marte. Counts 1-0. Next pitch.
He's been so good in left now. He's getting the reps there with
That's a strike.
today. Alex Bregman takes 2 straight curveballs.
Curveball. 1-1 count. Bregman 242 average, 9 homers, 40 RBIs, 725, 13 for 31 against the Mets with a home run and 3 RBIs in his young career.
A lot of hitters choking up. That back and forth
Strike.
is bad. Yes.
Counts 1-2.
Verlander coming off a terrific start against the Yankees his last time out. Gave up a run and 3 hits over 6 innings. Didn't walk a batter. No decision game for him.
Hit
That's another chance
to Lindor. He's got it. He'll chuck it to Alonso. Out.
2 batters.
2 outs.
2 outs.
Justin Verlander throws a 4-seam 51% of the time, 31% slider, 16 for curve, and just 2% for his changeup this year.
Astros last night, Larry Durker, and he just loves Verlander. Loved the way when he was with Houston over these years that how he went after hitters and went after them with 2 strikes.
Tucker up at bat.
Now Tucker, and he takes a first
He'll take a low pitch there for a ball. Counts 1-0. Kyle Tucker, 281 average, 9 homers, 41 RBIs, 800 OPS, 3 for 15 against the Mets in his career with a home run and 6 RBIs against my boys.
Tucker 0 for 3 last night, hitting at 281.
Popped up. Nimmo at the warning track around the 409 gets the 3rd out.
8-pitch inning for Verlander, no score after 1.
Yeah, Verlander only threw 8 pitches there and got 3 outs with some help from Lindor. So Mets will be up top of the 2nd after this. Hopefully, free commission league. The King is back. Yeah, the King is back, and he feels like shit, really.
So hungry. Usual. Yes. Go for a rub up. Do you have summers here? Some of the great deals at
So I was driving on the highway by my house, and a guy driving a pickup truck pulling a giant trailer, probably doing about 70 while I was on the service road doing the speed limit, which was 30. He cut me off, and his trailer hit the front of the right side of my car. It hit me like that. So when it did that, my whole body went like that. my head cocked over like that, bounced off my own shoulder, and then he tried to flee. So I had to chase him for 5 minutes with the 911 operator on my phone. Got him to pull over. Cops came. He admitted that it was his fault. He got a bunch of tickets, and now I got to sue his. I got to sue his insurance because my neck is fucked up. My left shoulder is sprained. I didn't even know you could sprain it. I've got a pinched nerve, swelling in the left side of my neck, and a concussion. So neck pain, shoulder pain, head pain. I've also been a little nauseous. I'm assuming that's part of the concussion syndromes. So it may not look it, but I'm actually in a pretty dark room, and this is probably where I'll be for another 12 days.
Alonso could use a little boost in the voting. He's third right now among first basemen.
And on top of that, I have a weak stomach, and I have all different kind of digestive problems this year. So now I also got diagnosed with colitis, I think it's called. So yeah, I'm all kinds of mess right now. Fastball goes ball there. It's counts 2-0 for Polar Bear Pete. Counts 2-0.
Stuff them ballot boxes. Go to Mets.com or MLB.com to cast your ballot.
Strike counts 2-1. What did Work say? Work said 2 weeks.
Walk. So he's 1 for 8 in his 2 games since coming back. And Valdez gets it in for a strike, and it's 2-2.
I have a doctor's note. I have to. It usually takes anywhere from a week to 2 weeks to get through the concussion and the post-concussion. What's up? 2-2 count here for Pete Alonso.
Right now he's searching for his curveball. He hasn't really been consistent with it. But now's the time to jump on him. He's going to try to get his rhythm with that fastball.
Swing and a miss from Alonso. He's out.
Alonso, his first strikeout of the night.
1 down. I'm meeting my attorney tomorrow for lunch around 12 because I'm obviously. How much damage to the car? The damage is really in my head.
Which, surprisingly enough, is second best among NL teams. Over the course of interleague play since 1997, the AL has a big advantage.
There was just cosmetic damage to the front of my car. Tommy Pham. To short. The first, he's out. Bye, Pham. 2 outs.
Well, we're going to have 2 pitchers that throw strikes. And we got a very, very aggressive offensive lineup in the Astros. And the Mets, looking at Valdez, you walk in after a ball game, it's what you call, I had a comfortable 0 for 4.
Nice to see Francisco Alvarez right back in the lineup tonight after taking a foul ball off his right hand late in last night's game. Didn't catch the last inning. They took him for X-rays. He said it was no
ball outside to Alvarez. Counts 1-0.
Back in the lineup today. Probably won't catch tomorrow. With a
my car is good though. 233 average, 12 homers, 25 RBI, 783 OPS for Alvarez.
He's not going to lick against lefties so far. He certainly hasn't.
Fouling back, counts 1-1. Luckily, my car is okay. It's just my head that's fucked up right now and my neck.
6 for 42 here. One from Valdez.
Strike. Alvarez just looked it down. Counts 1-2.
And it's 1-2.
What kind of work do you do? Is it physical? Yeah, I'm a custodian for the government.
It hit his hands hard enough, but it didn't.
So I'm assuming because
he said he kept his hand in
my job wants me to listen to doctor's orders since my job is manual labor. Alvarez is out. 3 outs. That tires the side. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Still scoreless in Houston. Yeah, I have 2 weeks to recover. My job has been very supportive. My team of doctors have been very good to me.
Then I found Cubitic, an FDA-approved medication for adults with insomnia. And I'm glad I found it.
You wouldn't believe some of the things people say.
I didn't realize because it wasn't like I smashed anything in particular in my car, nor did it total my car or anything. I didn't realize like I was concussed till like a day and a half later.
And I'm not counting shit.
What's up, Smokey?
Not on the target. Insomnia can impact both my days and my nights. So I know how important a good night's sleep is. That's why I take Cubivic nightly.
Maybe I should tell him how it works, Ted?
So,
Cubivic works differently than medications you may take in the past. It's thought to target
better when they figure out what's on my tongue.
overactive wake signals.
They were,
And when taken
they
every
were
night,
concerned, you know, with
studies
your
show
head
that
and
sleep
your neck, you
continues
were able to
improve
start
over
today. And I
time.
said,
No,
no, it wasn't.
Do
But
not
they were
take
very
Cubivic if
nice
you have
and
narcolepsy.
pushed them
Don't
back to
drink
July
alcohol while
3rd.
taking
So
Yeah.
they
or
were
drive
happy
or
about it. So,
operate
oh,
heavy
that's good.
machinery until you feel fully alert.
If you ever get a chance, just shoot her. You have her in your phone?
Yeah.
Just shoot her a text and thank her for checking on her.
Cubivic may lead to doing activities while not
Because she's
falling
the
asleep
only
that
one
you
that
remember the next day, like walking, driving, and making or eating food. Worsening depression, including suicidal thoughts, may occur. Most common side effects are...
Yeah, I'll be alright though. I was supposed to actually get my clearance today. My boss was going to evaluate the work that I was going to do so I could actually get off training mode and pass my probation, get my VAID, but I had to push it back to July 3rd, the day before my birthday.
You're fancy now.
Oh man, my head is killing me.
Verlander en route to his third Cy Young Award last year. Came to Citi Field and pitched a...
I also have a weird cyst on my tongue that the doctor says is probably cancerous, but the oral surgeon doesn't think I have anything to worry about. So I spoke to him this morning. We're just waiting for the biopsy results.
Against the Mets last year. Framber Valdez threw 8 scoreless innings against the Mets last year.
Props for playing hurt. Hey, it is what it is.
Today, no base runners.
All the Diaz, I believe this is the DH.
Diaz homered for the only Houston run last night, and he has earned the cleanup.
Counts 1-0 next pitch.
In his career. He has filled much.
They call that a strike. I don't know about that. Counts 1-1.
By Yordan Alvarez's oblique injury.
6 homers for him. He had a home run yesterday. 13 RBIs, 797 OPS. 1 for 4, 1 home run and 1 RBI. This series for Diaz. Pop up, right center, Nimmo tracking it, and out. 1 down.
Well, that oblique injury.
I don't know. I think she's mad at me. I haven't heard from her. Yeah, I don't know. I've not heard from Courtney. I don't know. I also don't want to bother her.
That's the difference between having Alvarez and not having him. About 1 per game. Here's a guy who might make up some of the difference. Jose Abreu, who has tremendous...
Yo, neck pain with concussions are like the worst.
Abreu has 6 career home runs and 40...
Abreu takes a strike. I think that was a fastball. Counts 0-1. 2.24 average, 4 homers, 33 RBIs, 588 OPS. 2 for 21. 2 for 28 his career against the Mets. Fouling backwards, I guess. Counts 0-2.
I know that he's, 36 years old, but I thought, and I think most people thought it was a
fucking hell
that the Astros may bring him over, but he just evidently the first 2 months just did not do anything.
3 years, $58 million.
Counts 0-2.
For that free agent contract for the 36-year-old
Abreu has, I think, 6 home runs against Verlander.
Now, he's changed a little bit. Don't hit for as much power as he used to. As he takes up
Too high, counts 1-2. What's up, Lane? If we can get me to 10 likes, I'm only 2 likes away. If we can get me to 10 likes, that would be great.
But his batting average was up to 304, and his OPS was about the same in both years. This year, he didn't hit for average or power early on. Finally hit his first home run 2 months into the season.
Too high, 2-2 count. Are you okay? I am alright. I've got some injuries from a car accident. Lame.
The difference between his career numbers and what he's done so far this year. The elite hitters in baseball the last 7 years. 2-2 coming, and it's fouled away.
Verlander's not afraid to throw the fastball. It's 3 in a row, 2 up and in that missed, and then that one up, middle of the plate, up, got a strike, foul back. Challenging Abreu.
2-2 count.
Waiting on deck. And Abreu goes down swinging on the changeup from Verlander.
And Abreu goes down swinging, 2 outs.
Strikeout for Justin, 2 out of the inning.
And that all set up with those 3 straight upstairs fastballs, Gary, and then he comes with the changeup down and away. That is just wicked.
He didn't throw a single changeup in his last start against the Yankees. Only thrown it about 3% of the time this year. But an effective pitch there to get Abreu, 2 out.
Strike. I mean, a ball. What am I saying? Ball on the outside. Counts 1-0. Pena, 249 average, 8 homers, 27 RBI, 711 OPS. Good series. He is 1 for 3 against my Mets. Here's pitch number 19 from Verlander. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count.
For the first inning today, they played his walk-up music.
Yes.
His entry music, the Eminem tune that he uses for his home starts. Don't get that treatment on the road very often.
Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button when you guys get a chance.
Chases a high fastball and it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Counts 1 and 2.
As an Astro, 763 winning percentage, the best for any pitcher for any team, and that doesn't even factor.
Verlander 61 and 19 percentage, 763. He has the record ahead of Pedro Martinez.
A couple of Yankees on that list, Bud Chandler.
Ball on the outside.
It's 2-2.
Counts 2 and 2.
A nice 2.26 earned run average to go with that. 61 and 19.
Oh man.
2 1/4 runs per 9.
Anybody in my chat ever have a concussion? Because this sucks.
2-2 to Jeremy Pena.
Hot Billy, you ever have a concussion? Hit to Lindor. He'll grab it. He'll chuck it to Alonso and get the out in time. That's the end of 2. Mets will be up after this, top of the
6 up and 6 down for Verlander.
The good thing is, though, they did a whole CT scan
What?
of my head and my neck with contrast, and there's no damage. There's no brain bleed. There's no crack in my skull. There's no hemorrhage. There's no tumor. It's just my first concussion. And my attorney is going to sue the shit out of the other party's car insurance as far as I'm concerned.
To invest in working families to build the future, it takes a city.
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving. It does. Working 0.9% APR plus over 1,200 trade assistance and no monthly payments for 90 days on Sierra 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models.
Popular. I wonder who the artist is.
Glorious colors.
I can see myself in that backyard.
Does that help the stomach treatment?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it bothering you now?
No.
Papers will keep it rich. How about you say beautiful years thanks to unique architect rights.
We're all going to get a good night's rest tonight.
Visit Fontana Concrete Products today.
Brian Cashman speaks about his struggling Yankees on Honda Sports Night after Mets postgame.
Don't miss a single Mets moment with the SNY app. Scan the code and download today.
Look at this guy. It's an aspiring astronaut. It's the Astros. You know, that Mets guys. That Major Tom.
Ground control.
Can the Mets win? I don't know.
Jeff McNeil leads off in the third.
They won yesterday. I don't see why not.
And swings and misses at a curveball. McNeil 2 for 5 last night. Isn't it lefties as well this
Counts
year?
0-1 for McNeil, 274 average.
6 against left-handers this year. So Buck's down batting 7th against Valdez. Canna and Escobar to follow.
All 3 of his home runs against right-handers.
Takes that one out of the strike zone. It's 1-1. Valdez retired the first 6, couple strikeouts along the way. And the Astros opening day
One count.
in the last 2 years. In fact, he pitched the last game of last season and the first game of this season. The last game of last season being Game 6 of the World Series when he pitched a gem against the Phillies to wrap up the World Series title. Half swing by McNeil.
Half swing. And they said McNeil went around. He's out.
Valdez has his third strikeout.
Third K of the day for Valdez. I don't know about that. I don't think Keith Hernandez agreed with that call either.
Let's see if Jeff went. That's a toughie. Not so sure.
Yeah, that was a tough call to make. All right, next man up.
That's all that matters.
Mark Canna. I believe Canna's our DH, right?
DHing tonight.
Yeah, Canna's the DH. Here's the pitch.
Last start on Sunday.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Last 19 games, Canada's
245 average, 5 homers, 23 RBI, 732 OPS. Career versus Houston. 65 for, I didn't see it. They put the stats up there, but they take them away so quick I can never read them. Ball inside. Counts 2-0.
Last night, Max Scherzer could not have been better. Not only winning, but going 8 innings and keeping the Mets away from all their primary relievers. Valdez picks off the inside corner and it's 2-1.
Staying inside on Canna. There's Max Scherzer.
Counts 2-1.
Said he made an adjustment a few starts back on his changeup, which affected his slider. He changed it back and it worked just fine last night. Only that easy.
Swing and a miss.
He made it look like
2-2 for Canna.
That's the way he expressed it after the game.
And I mentioned that I noticed that there popped a lot of fastballs for right-handers on the outside corner. He really had the slider breaking.
Especially early in the game, which kind of set the tone for the night. And the Astros are such an aggressive swinging team. They swung at a bunch of those sliders that wound up out of the strike zone. 2-2 to Canna. Eduardo Escobar waiting on deck.
Canna cracks over to short. Chuck it to first. Out. 2 outs.
Already. He's retired the first 8. Only Shane McClanahan in the majors has a better lead already. Valdez in qualifiers.
This sucks.
And he's
I don't like being injured.
91 innings. 5th in the American League. He was great in the postseason.
I don't like being injured.
3-0 with a 1.44 ERA.
Eduardo Escobar up at bat. 2.34 average, 4 homers, 15 RBI, 6.96 OPS.
Here's Escobar.
Fouled it on the first base side.
Splits have gotten more pronounced.
Fastball counts 0-1.
He's got more at bats right-handed because that's been his function. But he's up to 281 now as a right-handed batter. And gets curveball.
Foul and back. That was the curve. Counts 0-2.
Valdez led the American League in innings pitched last.
Valdez led the league in innings pitched. 201.1.
Strike 3, and Escobar will just wait.
And that's strike 3. He's out.
9 up and 9 down by Valdez with 4 strikeouts.
9 up, 9 down, 4 strikeouts for Valdez. This is Gary Cohen. What is it, the 4th inning we're going to now? Be sure to hit that subscribe button. YouTube's been deleting a lot of my subscribers. Don't know why. Like the stream if you want as well.
Current eligible Cadillac lessees get this low-mileage lease in this 2023 Cadillac XT4 for around $379 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
And it's just the top of the first. How do you feel?
Still in fucking commercial.
For
From 1997 to 2000, WCW went from making $125 million a year to losing $65 million a year. That's a lot of mistakes.
Vince blew them away very quickly. The major concern was just putting them out of business.
All right, here we go.
Second coffee. For when you wake up too late to make it, or you don't have time to wait in line for it, or
It's bottom of the third, right? Not fourth inning.
5-hour energy. The 5-second coffee.
Day game tomorrow to wrap up this series.
McGill versus Javier is the pitching duel tomorrow.
Starter going for Houston. 210.
McGill 6-4, 7-1 for what's his name?
Third inning. 15 batters have come to the plate. All 15 have been retired.
Jokes 249 average, 6 homers, 23 RBI, 675 OPS. Took a strike there, counts 0-1. Next pitch.
The Astros. And he
hit.
Down the right field line, and
that's a fair ball. That's going to be a double.
Jokes racing for second, and as Marte digs it out, and Jokes the first base runner of the night for either side. Has a lead.
Yeah, Jokes is the first base runner for either side. He's on second base. Leadoff double for the Astros.
High fastball away. Good hitting. Went right with the pitch. And he can fly. I watched him run around on that double. He was motoring.
Corey Schultz, a hometown kid, grew up in the Houston suburbs, stayed home to play at the University of Houston, drafted by the hometown Astros, and now
next man up.
He's the first base runner.
Myers, 228 average.
Myers, the number 8 hitter. He went 0 for 2 last night. So Verlander out of the stretch for the first time tonight. And this is up and away with the fastball for ball 1.
Now, Gary, in a game
ball 1, counts 1-0. Myers again, 228 average, 6 homers, 21 RBI, 697 OPS. 0 for 2 this year. He took a peek over at his bench. I don't know what they said to him. Foul.
There might be the difference.
Counts 1-1.
Pitches have been outside to Myers, and he tried to go to right field with that last one, but fouled it off. Schultz has 10 stolen bases, so Verlander will keep a close eye on him.
Next pitch.
And Myers takes curveball.
Curveball strike, counts 1-2.
Big, slow, 78-mile-an-hour curve.
Mentioned in the first inning that Verlander went to his curveball more against the Yankees than he had in any start this year, and used it extensively in the first inning of this game. So he's feeling that curveball. Now he's ahead on Myers 1-2. And he tries to
ball outside, counts 2-2.
Martin Maldonado, the number 9 hitter, waiting on deck.
Maldonado on deck.
Maldonado hit a couple of balls
for
hard
Houston
last night. He's an inconsistent hitter, but he's got some pop. 2-2 coming. And another slider. That one
just missed. Full count.
In a row, just off the plate that Myers is able to take. And now it's 3-2. Randy Hefner. A little sad today. His Oral Roberts team got beat in the College World Series. It's Oral Roberts grad. 3-2 coming. And it's popped up. On the first base side.
Alonso going to track it in foul territory. Out.
The catch. Has a big first out for Verlander.
1 out. Good job, Alonso.
Has to hold it second. So 1 out, and now Maldonado, who was 1 for 3 last night.
Martin Maldonado, 184 average, 4 homers, 9 RBIs, 558 OPS. Career versus the Mets, 5 for 38. 1 home run and 1 RBI.
He hit his 100th career home run. And among his 100 home runs, he has homered
Ball counts 1-0.
30 major league teams. Oh, wow. There are only 3 other players in history who reached 100 home runs, having homered against all 30 current major league teams.
Hit. Got by Lindor. Jokes goes to third.
The Astros have runners at the corners.
Man on first and third now for Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
Last night, it's Lamar's first time up today.
That was a bullet on a breaking ball that stayed inside. Didn't break away enough. And that's good hitting on Maldonado's part. Just ate up Lindor. I mean, he made a great effort there. And proper base running right here, making sure the ball gets through.
So now back to the top of the batting order, and Jose Altuve grounded out to short his first time up. Verlander would love another one of those.
No. Scherzer ate him up last night with that hard slider.
Altuve takes the slider out of the strike zone for ball one.
Slider away, counts 1-0.
9 for 7.
Altuve 0 for 1 with a ground out.
Verlander, so he and Abreu both came in with extraordinary numbers against Justin. Of course, it's been a while since Altuve would have faced him.
That's away again from the plate, counts 2-0. Come on, Verlander. Verlander's ERA in first 3 innings is 6.75. All other innings, he's 1.71.
One start good, one start bad.
Interesting stat.
That's lifted.
Lifted. Warning track. Jolts is tagging and going. He'll draw first blood, and the Houston Astros go up 1-0 with 2 outs.
The Astros have the first run of the night. It's 1-0 Houston.
Well, Altuve just reached out for that breaking ball away.
Damn.
Slider, and look at the
1-0 Astros.
Come over. He reached for it to get that ball in the air and to run in.
Just his 9th RBI in 85 at-bats is coming back from the injured list. Well, Alex Bregman's head is very well represented.
Bregman up at bat. He's 0 for 1 today.
Almost a Paul Rudd.
Curveball misses away again. Counts 1-0.
Bregman grounded out to short his first time up. Maldonado, no threat to run, so they've got Alonso playing behind him at first base. You don't see that very much.
That's a ball away from the plate again. Counts 2-0.
Verlander has fallen behind a couple hitters in this inning.
That's low.
3-0 to Bregman.
Counts 3-0.
Best hitter in the lineup waiting on deck. Verlander didn't walk anybody in this last start. He hasn't walked anybody tonight. Behind on Bregman 3-0. You figure he's got the green light. And he does.
Oh, shit. Smoked it. Home run. Astros go up 3-0. 2-run homer for Bregman. His 10th of the year.
10th home run of the year for Bregman. Green light indeed.
Well, we knew that was going to happen at some point.
Home run Verlander's given up in 48 innings this year.
Well, this is a 2-iron here, and you know what? With 2 good pitchers out there, darn right 3-0. Hit sign.
This ballpark could be a right-hand hitter's paradise. With that short fence in left field. And Bregman takes advantage of it by drilling a home run. He's got 10 home runs now. And the Astros have a 3-0 lead with their ace on the mound on the other side. Cal Tucker flies
Counts 1-0.
his first time up. And he lifts one down the left field line.
Left field line. I think it's going foul. It does.
1-1.
Counts 1-1. Kyle Tucker is 0 for 1 today with a line out. Has 9 home runs on the season. Hit.
Ball behind the bag at second.
Lindor to Alonso out. That's the end of 3, but it's 3-0 Astros. Mets have some work to do top of the 4th. I'm going to get some more of this, and I'll be right back.
Strategy. All your pieces are in place. A tranquil lake, a serene sky, an emerald forest, a secret hideout. Thanks for being there.
just when I need you most. Always Toyota SUVs.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 Highlander or RAV4. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
When you start a business, you put everything into it. Hackers know that small business owners are busy. They don't always have time for cybersecurity, which makes them vulnerable to cyber attacks.
That's why the Google tools they use every day are secure by default. And why small businesses across the country are enrolling in Google's cybersecurity workshop to learn the basics of cyber defense. You built it. We'll help you defend it.
USAA? You were in the military? No, my grandpa was. He passed membership to my mom and me. Huh. Yeah, if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served, they test you. I'll check it out.
USAA, the military community, and their families.
Well, there's a sign in the outfield prior to the Alex Bregman home run. Your T-Mobile coverage cam. He got the ball.
Oh, Val,
How about that? Happy birthday. Thanks for sharing. So the Mets down by 3 as they come to battle.
Nemo up at bat.
Nemo up for the second time. Takes a sinker for a strike.
Sinker goes strike. Counts 0-1.
Start his day.
Nemo's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out earlier in the first.
Grounded out to second base his first time up.
He has 7 home runs on the season.
Marte and Lindor to
What are you doing? Swing and a miss. Curveball. 0-2 count for Nemo.
A lot of spin rate
Ah.
on his breaking ball because it's not coming in high velocity.
Fucking head is killing me, man. And my neck.
O2 coming. And Nemo tries to lay off on the cutter.
Oh, he went around. He's out.
Strike 3.
Bye, Nemo.
Strikeouts now for Valdez, who set down the first 10.
5 Ks for Valdez.
Is surprisingly Brandon's 72nd strikeout of the season, and that leads the team.
All right, here's Marte.
Marte grounded out to short his first time up. So the Red Hot Braves and the Red Hot Phillies.
Strike counts on 1.
Philadelphia. Spencer Strider.
Marte 0 for 1 today. Grounded out earlier. Has 3 home runs on the season.
The Braves got a home run from Austin Riley. A couple of runs in the 6th, and they lead the Phils 3-1 in the 8th.
Swing and a miss.
6 in a row.
0-2 count for Marte. Fans there liking what they see from their home pitcher.
Miami's also won 5 in a row. They're down 2-0 to the Blue Jays in the 9th. And on the Luis Rise watch, he's 1 for 3 and hitting .399. 399. 0-2 to Marte with Lindor on deck. And a swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
Valdez with 3 consecutive strikeouts and 6 for the night.
2 outs.
He's just
6 Ks. 6 Ks for Valdez right now. All right, here comes Lindor.
Watch his left foot. It leaves the rubber. Now, technically, you're not supposed to do that. Look at that. You are not supposed to do that. And then he gets on top of the rubber.
Not very unusual. Normally, they're in front of the rubber and use it to push off. Francisco Lindor. And he
Lindor bombs one over to center. Out. 12 up, 12 down. Jesus Christ, man. Can't be getting concussions, man. Yeah, I know. Fuck. I got into a car accident. It wasn't even my fault, Joe.
Find deals every week and everyday savings with all.
Hopefully I don't ever get another one because this sucks. Like the symptoms of just being drowsy and nauseous and having neck pain and a headache. and feeling off and having to sit in this dark room for the next 2 weeks.
And the Chevy Silverado with
Yeah.
powerful Turbomax engine.
I didn't even know I had a concussion until like the following day.
Find new roads. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado.
Or I had a suspicion that it was.
Pickups, or current Chevy owners get a $7,250 total
Yeah.
value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your local Chevy dealer.
If you don't stain your deck, it's like the
You
previous
won't like
owner.
this 4-1 Braves. You know what? I'm so concussed I could care less about the Mets winning or losing, or their division rivals winning or losing.
And make your deck yours. Bear exclusively at the Home Depot. It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Elantra.
Alexander Hamilton.
Lease an Elantra for $229 a month, or get 0.99% APR for 36 months, or get $750 bonus cash. Hurry in.
This means Stop and Shop for great
I'll never
deals.
be satisfied.
Fries are $3.99 per pound with a digital coupon. Hot house peppers, cucumbers, or green peppers are 5 for $5. And strawberries, blueberries, or
I'll never be
blackberries are 5 cheap, yellow,
satisfied.
free. Stop and Shop. Feed the moment.
All right, here we go.
Well, it isn't Texas. There's no Stetson.
That's right. Get
Bottom of the fourth.
Move along, doggies.
All had no cattle. Home fourth inning. Yonder Diaz leads off against Justin Verlander.
Diaz leads off, takes a strike, curveball, counts 0-1.
Center's first time up.
Verlander,
Diaz is the DH. He's 0 for 1 today with a flyout, 6 home runs on the season. That was pitch 43 from Verlander. Here's his next pitch, right now. Hit!
It's a broken bat behind the bag.
McNeil! Not in time for the backhand throw.
Muscles down the line.
We have leadoff single here for the Astros. Man on first.
You'll take it. Drop the end of the bat. Perfectly placed. You can see, there goes your bat.
Fourth hit against Verlander. Here's Jose Abreu, who struck out his first time up. Takes low, ball one.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
So, we don't often talk about out-of-town scoreboards as it relates to the Kansas City Royals. But I did want to note this.
Swing and a miss. So, Joe, I got a concussion, sprained shoulder, pinched nerve, and swelling in the left side of my neck.
Last night, the Tigers won the opening game of that series.
Pain inside my ears. I'm nauseous all day, every day. And I have another 12 days of this at least.
The Royals have
Of
played
cocooning in this dark room and staying well hydrated. 1-2 count here for Abreu. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, 4 home runs on the season, 33 RBIs.
For the Tiger team that lost 119. Before that, there
I was going to try to stream the other day, but the hospital chose not to release me just yet. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday.
Now, the Mets have had their share of 20 games.
Hit, foul, keep it a 1-2.
In the early days, Roger Craig and Jack Fisher and Al Jackson all lost 20. And in the 70s, Jerry Kuzman had a 20-loss season.
That's right. It followed his 20-game win season.
Right, 76 he won 20, and then 77 he lost 20. But it's an old saying that you have to be a pretty good pitcher to lose 20 games. There's strike three.
Struck him out.
By Verlander to get
Good curveball from Verlander, went out.
Because if you're not
Did you sue them?
you're not going to stay
I'm meeting with my attorney tomorrow.
That's a very good point. Kuzman won his 20th.
Sounds like COVID before they reduced it to 7 days, yeah. You gotta be careful when you're concussed.
76.
I will be suing the other party's insurance, yes, Andrew.
Solo home run in the seventh.
Absolutely. I'm meeting with my attorney tomorrow for lunch.
Now, anyway, Jordan Lyles, who's 0-11, started his career
And for the next 12 days, I have no work.
period of time when the Astros
I have to follow the doctor's
not very good. They went from being a team that lost 100
orders.
games in a couple of years And then they built themselves into
Counts
a
0-1.
unit that's been to 4 World
Next
Series
pitch.
in the last 6 years.
Much like this team we're looking at right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's in the dirt.
I'm saying that, maybe if Jordan Lyles can get through the
1-1 count.
start, maybe Kansas City might be able to build something.
Of course.
Got some good young players on that team. Bobby Witt Jr.
Of course, Andrew.
Exciting players in baseball.
Anything they wouldn't, it would be covered by the insurance company anyway.
They
So
won their 20th game tonight. They're 20 and 53, so they have a long way to go.
that's a good hit there over at left field.
Diaz pulls in at second.
Man on first and second for the Astros with one out. Mets need a double play ball here.
Of course, the American League Central is an equal opportunity division. There's nobody over 500, right? Minnesota's in first place.
It is what it is, Joe. Just want to keep my health up in order.
Very similar to the hanger through Maldonado.
The Twins are 36 and 37. Guardians 33-38. Tigers 31-41. White Sox 31-43. Royals 20 and 53. No team is above 500 in that league.
Well, then I guess it doesn't really count.
Strike to
I'm actually kind of happy.
Dilks. Counts 0-1. He's 1 for 1 today with a double and a run. 6 home runs of the season. 23 RBIs.
I'm glad I'm not
Feel better soon, Tron. Thanks, Sean. I'm trying, bro. I got 12 more days of this.
Gets one in off the hands and flies it out to right center and overcomes
Right center! Mike K with the out and hold the runners on first and second.
Double down the right field line his first time up, but this time has retired 2 out. Well, speaking of the Royals and the A's, the Mets started the season 14 and 7. Since that 14 and 7 start, only the A's and the Royals have a poorer record. Not the company you want to be in. Here's Jake Myers, who fouled out to first base his first time, and he grounds one right at Lindor. He'll go
Ground to Lindor, goes to second, gets the out. That ends the inning. That's the end of 4. We're heading to the 5th with the Astros winning 3-0. Please like the stream. Your boy has got a concussion. My very first one. No, it was fucked up though. It wasn't like a really, really bad car accident. And the symptoms of a concussion, they actually it was pretty mild at first. And then they came out.
Lease a new 2023 Mazda CX-5 for only $298 per month, or a new 2023 Mazda CX-30, $239 per month. And everyone comes with a 5-star saving plan. And we always give you the best value for your
I was like spending the last, 3 days in the hospital. Good thing I got really good insurance. I didn't have to pay for shit. My insurance covered a lot.
Fiber internet. Now it speeds up to 5 gig, saying excellent speed and quality. So we decided to review him back. Smoothly streaming on multiple devices with 99.9% reliability. 5 stars.
That looks great. Just be sure that it's level with the end.
Using Optimum Fiber with speeds 2 times faster than Verizon to update the living room.
What is that? I'm in a commercial.
Join other happy customers like Aaron and get the fastest fiber internet. Call today to upgrade your speed.
Looking for the perfect ride this summer? You'll find it at Smithtown Kia. During the Kia Summer Sales event, the team at Smithtown always gives you more. New 2023 Kia Forte LXS, only $199 per month. New 2023 Kia Niro LX, $299 per month. Plus up to 115% over book value for your trade. At Smithtown, get free oil changes for life as part of the Kia for Life plan. Plus a free smart TV with any same-day Kia delivery. Steve Canada, Smithtown Kia, your Kia for Life store.
Alonso coming up to bat.
Looking for their first base runner against Framber Valdez. Pete Alonso will try and do something about that, and we'll do something about changing who talks.
Actually, I think he's young.
Down to Steve Gill. Steve?
Yeah, smart call now, there.
No, I think Alonso's going to be up.
You talk about guys making the major leagues, right? And the odds are minuscule that any one person will get there. But what about the odds of 2 high school teammates both getting to the major leagues? Really, far-fetched, but that's what you've got with Pete Alonso and the Astros' Kyle Tucker. They played for 2 years together at Plant High School in Tampa Bay, Florida. And it was really interesting listening to the 2 of them describe the other one as a high schooler. So Pete Alonso talking about Kyle Tucker said he was the most natural baseball player I've ever seen.
Strike to Alonso counts 0-1. Alonso is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, 22 home runs on the season. Let's see if he can get back to his home run hitting ways.
He's always one of the bigger kids in high school, but especially defensively, which we heard certainly coming up through the minors as well, he left a little bit to be desired. He wasn't a first baseman.
Strike counts 0-2.
He was a third baseman. And he said at times Alonso would make these great diving stops, and then he would throw the ball out of the stadium. He said you could see the raw tools, but it didn't really come together fully until college, and then obviously once he got to the pros. But always had that.
And Alonso goes down swinging, 1 out.
Out here to start off the fifth inning, that allowed him to get to the level he's at right now.
Of course, his college was the University of Florida, which is actually where Kyle Tucker's older brother Preston went before Alonso. That's quite a graduating class right there.
Hit for Pham. Hit over towards third. He's out at first.
Nicely done by Bregman, and
2 outs.
just keeps on putting
Why is it whenever I stream the
14
Mets
up
play
and 14
fucking
down to
shitty?
start his night. Did you notice Steve down there? He had kind of around 3 days growth. Really? It's like right near Ray Milan in the lost weekend.
Talking about my beard?
Yeah.
Steve, I shaved like 2 hours ago.
Very manly man.
Does it look like it's?
It looks like you got a
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock shadow, right?
Counts 0-1 for Alvarez. Next pitch.
It's HD.
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2.
Looking good.
I think you're just preparing for your meeting with Wayne this weekend, because Wayne can grow a beard in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, but the great thing about Wayne is, he doesn't care about how I look at all.
Alvarez is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout.
Wow. Okay. Hardly able to speak. Let's move the camera on.
I was going to say, let's go.
0-2 to Francisco Alvarez, and that one bounces away.
Counts 1 and 2.
You notice now Valdez is starting to find the range on his curveball. He's starting to snap it off. Alvarez struck out his first time up. That's a pitch clock violation.
Pitch clock violation called against Valdez.
He's unflappable.
Counts 2 and 2.
Plate on fire, getting some heat from the Houston dugout. Now getting some heat from Martin Maldonado, the catcher. And they're having a conversation. And Martin's getting a little hot. Okay, 2 and 2. Well, it's supposed to be a time-saving device, but we're just wasting some time arguing about it. So it's 2 and 2 to Alvarez with 2 out and nobody on. And that one kicks away. Did he go? He did. Strike 3.
Strike 3. Alvarez gonna run. He's out.
8 strikeouts now for Framber Valdez, who has thrown 5
And there goes that.
against the Mets tonight.
Heading to the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Astros. Every time I stream a fucking game, the Mets play like shit. When I don't, they fucking have a great game against a solid team. Go fucking figure.
If you just set out to build an electric car, that's all it will ever be. An electric car. But the Polestar 2 is something more. Every detail designed to be quietly distinctive. Polestar 2. The way electric cars should be. Visit Polestar.com to test drive and order today.
More shopping? You should watch your spending, honey. I'm saving with Liberty Mutual, Mom.
They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Check it out. You could save $700 just by switching.
Ooh, I'll look into that. Let me put a reminder on my phone. Save $700.
Pick up Dad from airport.
Oh,
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This summer, retirement is a state of mind. Whether it's a mid-morning activity or an early bird special, grab a Coors Light and chill like you're retired.
Hall of Famer Craig Biggio on hand for the game tonight.
Enos Cabell on the right. Enos played third base for the Astros back in the 80s. Was a heck of a player himself.
Biggio out of Seton Hall came up as a catcher, played some center field, wound up as a second baseman. Tremendous hitter. 2,000 hits.
Yep. I remember when he first rookie year, my dad called me on the phone and said, when you play the Astros, check out this Biggio. He can swing the bat.
Justin Verlander faces the Astros in the bottom of the fifth. Martin Maldonado had more conversation with Nestor Seja after that last half inning about the pitch clock violation that got called against Framber Valdez. Didn't slow Valdez down at all. Valdez has pitched 5 perfect innings, thrown just 49 pitches, and Verlander knows he can't afford to give up much else. That's line right to Escobar. So Maldonado, who's a 184 hitter, has hit
Oh, we got it now.
in this series. He's hot.
1 out.
2 last night and 2 more.
Sorry, I had to get a cooked pretzel.
On the hot corner.
Yeah, they scored 11 runs yesterday. How crazy was that? These cooked pretzels are the best.
Out and nobody on.
Swing and a miss.
Drove in the first Houston run with a sacrifice fly in the third.
Counts 0-1.
All-time batting champion, MVP, beat out Aaron Judge in 2017.
You're hired. What a resume.
That's Altuve who's up. Hit. Center. Nimmo doesn't even have to move. Gets the out. 2 outs. How tall is Altuve? Like 5'7"? He's like the Rey Mysterio of baseball.
And now Alex Bregman, who has the big blow in this game.
Here comes Bregman. He homered before.
Fell behind him 3-0 with a runner at first and 2 out. Bregman got a green light.
He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run today.
Boxes for a 2-run homer.
10 home runs on the season for him.
Into a 3-0 game. Verlander starts him off this time with a curveball.
Curveball strike counts 0-1.
Not quite as tidy as Valdez's, but Verlander's pitch count is low.
1-1 count.
He's got 8 innings out of Scherzer last night. And he throws a fastball by Bregman. And it's 1-2.
Bregman lost.
Strike counts 1-2.
Bregman 23 home runs last year, 3 more in the postseason. Got some MVP votes last year. After a down season the year before.
That's way in the dirt.
Slider came up a little shy, and it's 2-2.
2-2 count for Bregman.
Verlander with just 2 strikeouts tonight for his first 14 outs. Strikeout pitcher that he once was. He was 13th all-time in strikeouts.
2-2 count. Alvarez is going to do a mound visit with Verlander. Fans here will boo.
2-2 coming to Bregman. And he got him. Or did he get a piece? Nope. Got him on
Got him out.
the dirt. Second time he's got a strikeout with a changeup.
That's the end of 5. 3 outs. 3-0. Astros. Mets will be up after this, top of the 6th inning. So are they talking about Trump on Fox News tonight?
Foreign promoter Eddie Graham is
We Americans.
Oh, Tim Scott's here with Hannity.
We live in the freest, fairest land on God's green earth. And we will never apologize. We will never apologize for being American.
You can keep going if you want. I'll just sit here and get paid.
Look, I love you, Bill. Love you back there. Listen, I was listening to The View. When I went on The View and said, your comments are offensive, disgusting, and dangerous, because I want Americans to understand what I understand. We get to climb as high as we want to go, as long as we're willing to work for it.
I like Tim Scott, man. I think he's a good fucking candidate. I didn't know he was doing the town hall tonight.
And for folks to lecture me on being black, I think that's pretty rich for Joy Behar to lecture me for being black. Someone who gets away with wearing blackface. Can you imagine if that was a conservative?
No.
Or a Republican?
No.
On the heirs of this nation?
No.
That would never last. There's a double standard in this country. And that's why we've got to start winning elections.
I agree with that too.
We've got to start winning the elections again.
He was the strikeout victim. His first
All right, ball there.
Escobar to follow at the top of the
Counts
sixth.
1-0 for Jeff McNeil. Jeff McNeil 0 for 1 on the day. He'll hit that over towards first. Tag first. He's out.
Still plenty of time. 1 out.
1 out. Bye, Jeff.
That's a nice shot, isn't it? The manager's view. This is what it's like from the dugout. When you're a player, folks, you know, they're sitting there right with Buck. This is the view you have. What I don't like about this view is because of all the seats that are close to home plate, dugouts used to be further down towards the home plate. It's amazing that Buck's on the left side.
Well, what's interesting here is that he's at the
It's a ball to Canna. Counts 1-0. We need Canada to open up a can of whoop ass.
As close to home plate as possible in that first opening, but he's moved all the way down to the other end of the dugout.
Right.
I don't know if he's trying to get a different view of the pitcher or just trying to change his luck.
Swing and a miss.
By Canna on the fastball.
Counts 1-1.
I always wanted to get as furthest close to the home plate in that dugout. To get the best possible angle to watch the pitcher work. And all you older Met fans, you remember where Rusty used to sit when he pitched it?
Hit. And Mets are on the plate, or the base for the first time today. I don't know what I'm saying. Canada's on first.
5 1/3. Canada, his 17th batter, becomes the first Met base runner with a one-out single.
Got a breaking ball that stayed up.
All right, I'll take it.
This has been his big out pitch, and this is one of the few hangers. And good hitting by Canada.
So 1 out and 1 out. Now Valdez will pitch out of the stretch for the first time tonight. As
Escobar takes a ball. Counts 1-0. Eduardo Escobar 0 for 1 today with a strikeout, 4 home runs on the season, 15 RBIs.
Plus innings, and then go to the stretch for the very first time this deep into the game.
Got to be careful with Escobar. Escobar likes to pull both.
Fastball, I think, went low again, yeah. Counts 2-0 for Eduardo Escobar, who's playing third base today.
You got a brand new ball game. extremely effective as his playing time has diminished with the arrival of Brett Beatty as an everyday player. Right now in his last 24 games is a 966 OPS.
Hit! Double play ball. Out at second. Out at first. And there goes that. Heading to the bottom of the sixth. Let's see what Tim Scott is talking about. Fox News has Tim Scott's town hall on right now. For all of you out there that enjoy politics.
We're just getting warmed up. Things are getting started. We're in beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Senator Tim Scott with us for the rest of the hour. We'll hear from the great people of Myrtle Beach as we continue. Thank you for watching Fox News. Thank you for being with Andy.
And they're going to a commercial, so.
Admitting to ignoring the fact that this investigation was conducted by a Trump appointee, a Republican U.S. attorney, who was allowed to stay on and told you need to follow up on this. You need to finish.
Please like the stream if you haven't liked the stream. I want to see some LGMs in my chat. I want to see some Let's Go Mets in my chat here. Good luck, because we're not hitting well and we're down by 3 runs, bottom of the sixth.
It's positive. We're having a fetus. We're having a fetus.
Smoke detected. Smoke detected. Beep. Boop, boop. 3, 2, 1. System arm.
That's what makes us different. With us, you get real people every step of the way. Always.
Yeah, the Mets scored 11 runs last night, and I was in the fucking hospital with a concussion. Here, they could barely get to second base in this game. Go figure, right?
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving.
They're definitely having a rough go of it this season, my Mets.
0.9% APR plus over 1,200 trade assistance and no monthly payments for 90 days on Sierra 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models.
All right, here we go, guys. Pop up for Tucker. Left field. Tommy Pham will track it and out. 1 out.
Justin Verlander last year on this mound had himself a year for the
Oldest Cy Young Award winners.
7.5 ERA, becoming the 4th
Early win 39. Gaylord Perry 40. Clemens 42. Verlander 39.
After 2 years on the sidelines with Tommy John surgery.
I remember that year Gaylord won. And I didn't realize he was
It's a ball.
5 years old.
To Diaz counts 1-0. Diaz is 1 for 2 on the day.
Yainer Diaz had a broken down infield hit his last time up, 1 for 2 on the night. And that one goes
That bounces away. Counts 2-0. Diaz is 1 for 2 with a single. 6 home runs on the season for him.
And the Toronto Blue Jays tonight, 2-0. Flip to the right, that'll go.
Foul, right side. Counts 2-1.
Framber Valdez a little upset with himself after giving up the hit to Mark Canha that broke up his perfect game bid.
Well, you know, he knew he hung the breaking ball. One of the few he's hung.
Popped up.
Shallow center, long run in for Nimmo. He won't get there.
And Nimmo can't get there in time. There's a single.
Diaz, who had a broken bat hit last time up, this time
Diaz on first. We need a double play ball here, Mets.
Whatever he had for his 2 o'clock meal, 3 o'clock meal, don't change the diet.
Only speaking of base hits, Luis Arraez wound up 1 for 4 tonight. So
Abreu 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts. He has 4 home runs on the season, 33 RBIs.
The latest player to keep a 400 batting average furthest into the season since Nomar Garciaparra, who did it for the first 92 games in 2000.
Ball inside, fastball, counts 1-0.
Hitting 400 when today began. Had his 3rd 5-hit game of the month
I don't want to be concussed anymore. I hate it. I went 33 years of my life with never having a concussion. Foul on the right side. That was a fastball. Counts 1-1.
Braves struck out both of his at-bats, swinging in the second, looking in the fourth.
That's low and away. Counts 2-1.
Alonso played behind Martin Maldonado running at first. You've got Yainer Diaz, who was about the same speed as Maldonado, and Alonso this time is holding on.
Swing and a miss. I don't know. Was that the curveball? Counts 2-2. Verlander has 73 pitches.
On the bottom of the ninth is Philly. Braves 4, Phillies 1.
Next pitch.
This will be in Philadelphia this weekend.
Got him.
Chases one for strike 3.
2 outs.
Verlander gets him with a changeup for the
Verlander got him with the changeup. 2 outs. And a man on first for Houston. Let's see if Verlander could take us to the 7th without giving up any. Look at this. Braves 46-26. Marlins 42-32. Phillies 38-34. Mets 34-38. Nationals 27-44. Mets are 12 games back from first place. We are screwed.
12 behind Atlanta. Ground ball toward the middle, but there's Lindor with the
And out at second. Lindor to McNeil. All right, that's the end of 6. 3-0 Astros. We're heading to the 7th. I'm going to switch back over to Fox because I want to hear what Tim Scott is saying while we're in commercial.
But you can't be both. And when I hear people telling me that America is a racist nation, I gotta say, not my America, not our America, not the United States of America. And I say that because I've watched the evolution in my own family. I remember the stories my grandfather told me. He believed then, with some doubt now, in the goodness of this nation. And it's that conviction that led me to understand.
He can talk, not for nothing. Tim Scott can fucking put a hell of a speech together.
And you have grit. All things are possible in today's America. And the left. We all know this to be true. The left weaponizes race whenever they're losing an argument. That does my grandfather a disjustice, an injustice. It's disrespectful. The pain and the progress of this nation should be viewed as a symbol or
all right.
Even better. Discover matches all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year.
Still in commercial.
Which is cash back at its best.
Here we go. Top of the 7th.
Hey kids, you can join us in the booth. We'll call half an inning of a Mets game on SNY. Parents, go to sny.tv/Kidcaster and submit your child's video for a chance to win the 2023 SNY Kidcaster contest presented by HSS.
Oh, wow.
Brisket is
Oh, look at that brisket.
That looks like a fine piece of meat. Oh.
Pete, you need to take a little break.
Wow, that looks like a nice piece of food there. Swing and a miss for Nimmo. Counts 0-1. Braves just won. 47-26. Wow. Lucky you, Joe. Lucky you.
3-0 to start the game. He hasn't even had
Next pitch to Nimmo.
Since then. Struck out Nimmo's last time up, and he gets
Swing and a miss.
0-2 with that cutter.
That's the cutter. Counts 0-2.
Valdez has been impeccable. He's already got a complete game shutout this year. He threw a 9-inning shutout against the A's. And with only 59 pitches working in the 7th inning, might go deep into this one. And the curveball just missed low and away, 1-2. Starling Marte on deck then, Francisco Lindor. Valdez has walked 8 tonight. Has struck out 8 tonight. He's walked none. And that's
Nimmo fouls that down the first base line. Keep the count 1-2.
Breaking ball right there that he's thrown in this game. He's been that good.
As last night banged out 11 runs and 14 hits, but they have been completely stymied by the Astros all-star left-hander. This is what he did against the Phillies in Game 6 of the World Series. 1-2 coming, and that's bounce foul. That climactic Game 6.
Foul again. Keep the count 1-2. Marlins lost, and we beat the Phillies. True that, Joseph.
And he was the winning pitcher in the game that clinched the Astros their second title in a 6-year span.
Based on 2 hangers, let's see if he really snaps one here.
And Nimmo goes down swinging.
98 miles an hour.
98-mile-per-hour fastball. 1 out.
Very true, Garrett.
Mets are having problems tonight, boys. Mets are having problems tonight.
Dirt. Place. The Mets have not been able. It's got to have such a late break. And they have not been.
That's
able
low to
get
Marte.
dirt
Counts
and
1-0.
so it must have just a lot.
Marte 0 for 2, ground out and a strikeout. He has 3 home runs on the season.
Good pitch.
256 batting average. Strike. Change up. Counts 1-1.
Between his cutter and his curveball, he's got 19 swings, 15 misses.
It's hard to hit the ball in the dirt.
Like that.
Foul. Counts 1-2.
2.
So they just have not been able to identify his breaking ball.
Well, that's how effective he's been this year. He has the 7th lowest OPS in the majors against his fastball and the 4th lowest in the majors against his breaking balls. Pretty good combination. So he started tonight with a 2.27 ERA, second best in the majors. So head on Marte 1-2 with Lindor on deck. And the curveball hit down to third and handled by Bregman.
And he's out at first, Marte. 2 outs. Bregman to first gets Marte out.
Here's your Spectrum 1 high-speed hitting. Nobody has cleared the 107-mile-an-hour plateau. A couple of lineouts have been the hardest hit balls. But the most impactful one was Alex Bregman's 2-run homer. That gave the Astros a 3-run third, and that's been all the scoring. Lindor tonight is flied to the wall and right and lined out to center.
Ball inside, counts 1-0.
Ball 1.
And that is a final.
For Lindor.
Strider goes 8-2.
So the Braves have won 7 in a row, 14 of 16.
Next pitch to Lindor.
Marlins and 9 over the Phillies. And unless the Mets
Strike, counts 1-1.
They will be 13 games back with summer dawns tomorrow.
Oh, that was pitch 69 from Valdez. Everybody knows whose favorite number is 69.
Signed up. 1-1 to Lindor.
That's in the dirt, counts 2-1.
That went down. 2-1. Pete Alonso would be next.
Yes.
That's in the dirt.
Notice that?
Counts 3-1.
And also the catcher made some signs. It's like Valdez paused, like they weren't on the same page. Unless that ball went in the dirt.
This is his first 3-ball count since the first batter of the game.
I think they were probably running out of time.
And Lindor lays off. That's ball 4. It's the first walk of
And
the
he
night
walked
for
him.
Valdez.
Lindor's going to go to first.
Base runner of the night.
Second time the Mets have a base runner in this game.
So that'll get Alonso to play with a man.
Valdez has 72 pitches. He's now going to face the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
exactly tell you what he was saying, but he wasn't happy.
He's a competitor. Got Pete with 3 breaking balls
Here's
the
Alonso.
last time.
Struck him out both at bats. He
Hit.
this one on the ground. Payne on the backhand.
Backhand throw to first. He's out. Wow. 3 outs. We're heading to the 7th inning stretch. 3-0 Astros. Let's see what Tim Scott's talking about.
That's a lie from the radical left. We have to understand that most of America wants the same thing. How many of y'all here believe in law and order? How many of y'all are thanking God Almighty and willing to stand with me and back the blue? This is common sense. You see, when I wrote a bill to help refund the police because the crazy left defunded the police, they called me a token.
Tell me about it, Billy. Tell me about it. The Mets are not fucking hitting well tonight.
People they say they care about the most. How many of y'all believe that we should secure our southern border today? Not tomorrow, but today. Yes, we all believe it. We all know this to be true. It's not, this is what I was taught. If you don't control your back door at your house, it's not your house. If you don't control your southern border, it might not be our country. Every county in America is a border county. 70,000 Americans have lost their lives to fentanyl. 70,000. The precursors come from China. They're made in manufacturing locations in Mexico. And then the Mexican cartels bring it across our southern borders and our ports of entry. President Scott, not on my watch. We're going to stop that from happening without any question. We will freeze their assets and unleash the most powerful force on this earth to protect Americans.
Got to take a break. More with Senator Scott. He'll take questions from our audience.
Tim Scott's going in. Can you call up Ronnie and Dylan Bunny? I think you can call Ronnie up next week. Ball to Jukes. Corey Jukes. Jukes counts 1-0. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Next pitch. Hit. And he's on first. Leadoff single for Houston.
Corey Jolks' second hit of the night. Defense by Jeremy Payne.
Well, beautiful backhand, throwing on the run, momentum will carrying him away from the bag. Nice easy short hop for his first baseman. Big league play. Pitcher loves it.
Aldo's a ground ball pitcher, counts on his infielders, and Jeremy Payne made that one count. Here's Jake Myers.
Myers up at bat. He's 0 for 2 today.
Throw. He has 10 steals this year. Verlander in his last start.
Myers 0 for 2, foul out, fielder's choice. 6 home runs of the season, 21 RBIs. Mets need a double play ball here.
Winning that goal against his former teammate Framber Valdez. So far, the Astros got the upper hand. So 2 throws to first, but Jolks did not run on that first pitch curveball.
Ball to Myers, counts 1-0.
After 2 disengagements, you figure it's free sailing for a talented base runner like Jolks. It's a little bigger lead this time, but not going, and it's lifted foul.
Foul on the first base side, counts 1-1.
Westchester native George Kirby for the Mariners.
I got into a bad car accident and I have a concussion and a sprained shoulder and a neck injury lane.
Yankees snapped a 4-game losing streak. Myers is 0 for 2 tonight, 0 for 4 in the series. And takes the curveball out of the strike zone, 2-1. But tonight on the Sports Night, Sal Mercado, who I hear has a good job, will be in the studio.
Counts 2-1.
I mean, he's leaving this and why? Or is he going to stick around? No. Foul back.
Foul and back. Counts 2-2.
Steve Maldonado swung the bat very well in this series, waiting on deck. Schultz still has not run after 2 disengagements.
Ball inside, full count.
Myers held it in time 3-2. Now he's got to be running, right? Yep. I just don't understand.
Come on, Verlander.
He's been a free pass after the pitcher throws over twice. If he throws over a third time, unless he picks you up.
No, I took myself to the hospital, Lane. And I stayed there for a couple days.
He's not running, and it's in there for a
Struck him out.
grade. So Myers caught
1 out.
on a fastball, 5 strikeouts for Verlander, and that's the first down.
Very interesting.
5th K of the game for Verlander.
Engagement clock resets to 0, so Schultz has lost his opportunity for a free stolen base.
Well, maybe he'll sneak attack here. He's got 10 stolen bases on the year.
Yep. Maldonado is hit 2 bullets tonight, 4 in the series. So base hit in the line out tonight.
That's low, counts 1-0. Maldonado 1 for 2 with a single and a run, 4 home runs on the season, 9 RBIs.
3 guys to do it. Jose Guillen, Orlando Hudson, Stephen Drew, all homered against all 30 teams within their first 100 home runs.
Throw over to first, not in time for the pickoff.
And you probably don't want to hit too many.
That is correct, Joseph.
You probably hit a lot against from division and get to 100 before you faced everybody. On stack. Curveball in for a strike to Maldonado.
Strike counts 1-1.
Maldonado's been around a long time, 13 years for big leagues. Last 5 in Houston. Started out in Milwaukee.
Had himself 2 good at bats this game. Base hit in the 3rd and scored on the home run by Bregman.
There goes Schultz, and it's grounded weakly down to 3rd. Escobar takes a look at Schultz
And runner goes to 2nd. Out at first, though, 2 outs.
And try to go 1st to 3rd.
Well, he had plenty of time at first.
2 down.
So 2 out. Schultz now at 2nd, and Jose Altuve comes up.
That is correct, Lane. Jose Altuve 0 for 2, sac fly, RBI, 3 home runs of the season, 9 RBIs. The Rey Mysterio of the MLB comes up to bat here for the Astros. That's a ball, counts 1-0.
Ball 1. Altuve looking for his first hit of the series. He's got 0 for 6. Just begun to hit before the Mets got to town. Remember, he missed the first 6 weeks of the season. Broken thumb that he suffered in
The ball, missing with the fastball, counts 2-0.
Mauricio Dubon played most of the second base while Altuve was out. He gave the day off on Sunday. He's come back these first 2 games and gone 0 for 6. And fastball.
Strike, fastball, counts 2-1.
Verlander has not walked a batter for the 2nd straight start. He struck out 5, allowed 3 runs and 7 hits. And a ground ball toward the middle.
And grounded. And Schultz will go and score. Another RBI for Altuve. 4-0 Houston.
Well, yeah, I saw the expression on Verlander's face. Doesn't want to give up a run here. A 2-out RBI.
Josh Walker will begin to throw at the Mets bullpen. They've had tremendous success this year with their starters who got deep into games. 20-2 when their starter goes at least 6 innings, but tonight
Alex Bregman 1 for 3, 2-run home run, 10 home runs on the season, 42 RBIs.
nothing on the other side against Rafa Valdez. It's Bregman with the 2-run homer that changed the nature of this game in the 3rd. Break the ball in the dirt that Alvarez somehow gets.
That's in the dirt.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Bregman's home run was his 10th of the year. He now has 42 runs driven in.
one knee.
Good
Nice.
ball off his hand.
Drop the palm of his hand.
Foul ball off that hand last night. Didn't hurt nearly as much.
Ball counts 2-0. I don't think so, Lee. Not with the way we're playing right now. That's ball on the outside. Counts 3-0.
Watch out.
Yes, sir.
It was a 3-0 pitch that he hit out of the ballpark back in the third.
I don't think we have to let Verlander know.
Now Tucker waits on deck.
Oh my God, he did it again. Actually, no, he's out. My bad. That was close. He's out. I thought he got another home run. He was out at the warning track. All right, we're going to the 8th. 4-0.
4-0 Houston.
Houston. I had myself scared, Billy.
When travel is inspired, you're with Amex.
I'll be here in 5. We ready?
There's a...
Left.
I don't have any.
Today, let's paint. Right now, get America's most trusted paint brand at a new low price, starting at $28.98. There, only at Home Depot.
Hey, Steve, you just got a nice win on FanDuel, and it's just the top of the first.
All those nights of studying film really paid off.
You mean watching baseball?
Tomorrow's the first day of summer.
Whether you want
I
to
think the 23rd. I think the 23rd is the first day. Me and Courtney met. We're the first day at a sushi place.
Summertime in New York.
It's either the 23rd or the 24th. It actually might be the 24th.
Easy to plan.
If I'm correct. I don't know. My brain is fucking scrambled right now from this concussion. So.
Easy to get excited. Easy to get away. It's easy to love New York. Plan your summer getaway at iloveny.com.
I'm Amy McNay. Peter Laviolette lays out his plan to win a Stanley Cup. It's on a sports night after postgame.
8th inning, Mets down 4-0. Framber Valdez working on a one-hit shutout. Tommy Pham leads off in the 8th inning.
Tommy Pham, ball on the outside, counts 1-0.
Pham been up twice and grounded out both times. Valdez has been practically perfect. One hit, one walk through 7.
That's low.
Nothing even resembling a run.
Counts 2-0. Tommy Pham 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts. 7 home runs on the season.
Bullpen is stone quiet.
The cops came and I did a police report, Lane, and then the police officer gave him a bunch of tickets. Fouling back, counts 2-1.
La Grasa, that's his nickname. First to his love of fashion. Side, it's 3-1.
Counts 3-1.
Dress well. Got 50 pairs of shoes here in Houston.
Really?
A couple of hundred back at home in the Dominican Republic. Next week below. Not for a total. 3-1 coming. And Pham takes strike.
They call that a strike.
Buster Seha calls it back.
Full count, I don't know about that.
Tommy thought it was low. It was borderline.
Buster's back in his traditional perch. Not down at the far end anymore. 3-2 coming from Valdez. And shot it to right.
Tommy Pham hits over at right field and drops for a hit.
About the 3-1 call.
Tommy Pham on first.
Got the base hit. Just the second man hit of the night. We'll bring up Francisco.
Very intense.
We check in with Steve.
Guys, let's do the live odds now. Same game parlay presented by PointsBet as always. You think the Mets are going to come back, beat the Astros, and over 9.5 runs will be scored? That's going up at plus 4,000 right now. But you know what, Francisco Alvarez, we talk all the time about cat and mouse games between pitchers and hitters, especially with young hitters, though, as they adjust to the league and then the league adjusts.
Ball inside to Alvarez.
And we're seeing that in real time with Francisco Alvarez. In the month of April, he got off
Counts 1-0. That was pitch 80 from Valdez. Alvarez is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, 12 home runs in the season, 25
And
RBIs.
he struggled a little bit offensively in the month of June. And I was talking to Jeremy Barnes about it. And he said you can clearly see what's happening.
I don't know, Lane.
They're approaching Alvarez.
Alvarez hits that over left center. It'll drop at the warning track.
So he's not struggling there. Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham holds up at third.
Stand-up double for Francisco Alvarez. And the
With Tommy Pham on third, Alvarez on second. Mets with 2 in scoring position for the first time today, and no outs.
To start this season, the pitchers were just throwing him a lot of breaking stuff, basically saying, hey, we're going to see if you can hit the breaking pitch. And early on he couldn't, then he adjusted, he could. And now what you're seeing is guys start to game plan against him, the same way that they game plan against Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor. A lot of inside fastballs, setting up different pitches away, a clear attempt to focus on him and what he can do against them and try and beat him. So it's an adjustment that the league has made, and now it's Alvarez's job.
All right, we're in good
And he just drilled one.
positioning right now.
First extra base hit of the night.
Everybody on the mound for the Astros.
They're going to get their bullpen cranking.
Well, he fell behind, and Pham had to come with the fastball. Got the 4-run lead, and now he's got to go to work. He's going to get out of this.
Ryan Abreu, first man.
Brian Abreu warming up in the bullpen of Houston. Houston, we have a problem.
Let's need one more base run to get the tying run to bat. So Valdez, who had allowed just 1 hit through 7, allows us.
Jeff McNeil up at bat, 0 for 2 today. Strikeout, ground out, 3 home runs in the season, 21 RBIs. We need to at least score 2 runs here and cut the lead to 2. McNeil hits that over towards left field. And he's out and nobody advances. Damn it, McNeil.
But because it is so tight to the left field fence, the left fielders tend to play more shallow in this ballpark, and that becomes an out.
It really plays as close as it can to Fenway Park, this ballpark.
So that's the first out, and now Mark Canha, who had the Mets' first hit, a single to right field in the
All right, Mark Canha.
Canha lays off the first pitch curveball. He stopped the swing.
It's a ball. He laid off. Counts 1-0. Canha's the DH today. He's 1 for 2 with a single, 5 home runs in the season, 23 RBIs.
7 for 14 last night with runners in scoring position. It's their first opportunity tonight. And the curveball swung and missed, and it's 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Counts 1-1.
From Valdez this season, he's allowed 1 run or fewer in 6 of his 14.
Canha pulls that foul down the third base line. Counts 1-2.
So Jeff Brigham now alongside Josh Walker in the Mets bullpen.
Graham and Walker warming up in our bullpen.
7 probably done for the night. That's gotten what they've wanted out of Scherzer and Verlander in this series. Well, the Mets need to contribute.
Counts 1-2, Lane.
1-2 to Canha with Escobar on deck. And Martin lays off.
Ball. 2-2 count.
Ball everybody's been swinging at. Canha did not offer at that little bait slider. Curveball, excuse me.
Van to third. Alvarez at second with 1 out. And that Canha lines one to right corner. Is Tucker to slide.
Canha sliding and catching and getting the out at right field, but Tommy Pham comes in to score, and the Mets are on the board finally.
And Tucker making a nice sliding grab for the second out. It's a sacrifice
2 outs.
fly for Ken.
Man on second. Now the score is 4-1.
Boy,
Astros.
back-to-back right there. Could have been a big inning for
And
the
some
Mets.
concern about Francisco Alvarez. I did not see what happened.
Francisco Alvarez, I think, got hurt.
And Joey Cora coming over to see if he's okay, along with the trainer Joe Golian.
Trainer's over there looking at Alvarez. I didn't see what happened. Here's the replay. What do you do? He rolled up on his fucking leg. He's all right. He's fine.
It'll slow down the thought process. And another catch here. This is even better than the one prior to left field by Tucker. This could have been a big inning for the Mets.
Well, they finally get a run in. But now 2 out with Alvarez at second.
Well, he didn't sprain his ankle. I think he just kind of...
Eduardo Escobar up at bat. He's 0 for 2. It's a ball in the dirt. Counts 1-0.
They're making Valdez work here.
Valdez with 88 pitches.
Escobar.
Eduardo's 0 for 2. Strikeout. GIDP. 4 home runs on the season. 15 RBIs. Hit. And right field, it drops. Drops right center. Alvarez is going home. Second run of the inning for the Mets. The lead is cut to 2.
Now it's 4-2, and the Mets will get the
Tying run comes up to bat.
So the Mets will
Man on first, 2 outs. Tying run comes up to bat.
Who had held them completely in check for the first 7 innings.
Went with the sinker. The ball running away.
So now Nimmo is at a rough night. Grounded out, struck out twice. Tying run at bat. And he takes a cutter for a strike, 0-1.
Alvarez looks fine here running. He's fine. He can drop it down to third gear.
Counts 0-1. Next pitch.
In the series.
I think
that was boxed by Maldonado.
I think Valdez is tired. I think this is he's taxed here. He's been taxed.
1-1 count for Nimmo.
He's thrown 18 pitches in this inning, which is the most he's thrown in any inning tonight. Dusty Baker keeping a close eye on him, leaves him in to face Nimmo. Lefty-lefty, although Nimmo has strafed lefties this year.
So he's 1 out from getting out of this. The Mets need a bingo right here.
1-2 coming to Nimmo.
1-2 count. Next pitch. Lay it off. That's a ball on the outside. 2-2 count. 93 pitches from Valdez.
Well, I think he was only left in because it's the left-hand hitter, Nimmo.
And he got Nimmo's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. But you can see he's lost that precision with his breaking ball.
They have a Abreu ready for Marte on deck. 2-2 to Nimmo. And Brandon popped it up.
Brandon pops this up. Infield.
Making the call right near the bag. And
out.
Retires the side. The Mets cut the Astros lead in half.
Leads cut to 2. We're heading to the bottom of the second. 4-2 Astros.
Well, they're upside down in it.
I'll see something real quick while we're in commercial.
He likes oxys, he likes steroids, he likes cocaine, yes. And I didn't even know he was on crack.
A clown in the ring whose violent tendencies ran deeper than the grease paint.
When you see a headline about Joint the Clown being on drugs, fighting, you just think he's a terrible person.
I tried to make him realize that you don't have to do drugs, you don't have to get violent. We all know you're tough. Just be you. Because I did though.
And in the end, his tragic death would leave some still looking for answers.
Nobody wants to believe that it was an accident.
I don't believe it. There's 110% foul play.
Dark Side of the Ring is on today with a new episode.
It's gonna be, you know, I've done this and, you know, nothing's forever. Definitely not this character, right?
I mean, this is the biggest crowd in history, 1.2 million. Nobody wants to lose in front of that many people. Absolutely. Let's go up to Hart.
At the very first WrestleMania, do you know who fought Ricky Steamboat?
It was my dad, wasn't it? Yeah, I watched it. It was phenomenal.
From Portland, Oregon, Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne looks in good shape himself. You know, he's a second-generation wrestler.
He just, no offense to Steamboat.
You may seem to
Hit the ropes, the way he hit the floor. Like, I actually believe that they beat each other.
New York.
well.
Jeff Brigham on the mound. 26 games here at 4.21, 0 saves, 1 OPP. 25.2 innings, 12 hits, 7 walks, 28 strikeouts. I don't know what the other number was. Was it 5 home runs allowed? I don't know.
That earned run average, giving up some long ball, but all in all, he has been solid out of the Met bullpen.
A hitless inning Saturday against St. Louis in his last outing. Kyle Tucker takes a
Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1.
Fastball, 0-1.
That was the fastball. Tucker's 0 for 3 today. Line out, ground out, fly out. 9 home runs on the season, 41 RBIs.
30 home runs, 107 RBIs last year for Houston, and then a big postseason as well.
That's a ball inside.
Toward his knee.
Oh, my head is starting to hurt. Good thing this game is almost over.
Presley, the Astros closer, is on call.
Oh, my neck and my head are starting to hurt.
Some question as to whether Tucker felt he got hit and whether the Astros would challenge the non-hit-by-pitch call, but they're not yet. Mets in the ninth will have 2-3 and
1-1 count.
Marte, Lindor, and Alonso. So Brigham can keep this a 2-run game. The Mets at least give themselves a chance with their best threats.
It's a ball on the outside.
Away to Tucker, and it's 2-1.
Counts 2-1.
Well, make it 10 in a row for the Cincinnati Reds. TJ Friedl with 3 RBIs tonight. And the first place Cincinnati Reds have won 10 straight games.
That is good news.
Hit.
That one is cued back to Brigham.
Brigham got it. Underhand toss to Alonso. 1 out at first.
Tucker 1 away.
1 down.
I saw in him what I hope to one day be. You don't just play a character, you inhabit the character. You had to believe it yourself. He was a second-generation wrestler. That respect had been instilled in him by his dad, Tough Tony Bourne.
Tony was quite content with being a Portland wrestler, and he was proud of it.
And they have really drawn people's attention in a hurry.
Diaz takes a ball high and inside. Counts 1-0.
Takes the winning streak to put you over the top. Even the Cubs now are moving up. They got 7 more scoreless innings out of Marcus Stroman tonight to shut out Pittsburgh, and the Cubs have now won 9 of 11. And they're just 3 games under 500.
Stroman's having himself a year.
He is 9-4, 2.28.
Ball counts 2-0.
All-star season so far for the former Met.
Marte, Lindor, Alonso due up top of the 9th when we get there.
Face Presley in the ninth. And Diaz takes cutter outside. It's 3-0.
Cutter outside counts 3-0 for Diaz.
Would be anything to, put on the exit velocity list. Broke a bad infield hit, loop single to center, but at 667 in your scorecard, 2 for 3.
I think
Strike counts 3-1.
Right field, it takes the cake today. That was a bullet.
So you're saying that would be on the exit velocity list?
Yes.
And Diaz takes
Swing and a miss.
Fastball, and it's 3-2.
That was the fastball, full count.
Let's see. Alvarez's double was 112. Bam's single was 106. 3-2 on the way. And the slider
Struck him out. Slider.
Backup slider by Brigham. Not what he intended, but he got the call. And Diaz
2 outs.
Struck out. 2 out.
The confrontation. he could be out of his mind. We were both young in the business back then, but Matt had grown up there. He learned a lot of it through his father, but His father came up through the ranks where these guys were even more insane. So Matt's learning from his dad how to handle conflict, and not everybody would appreciate that.
But I don't think any father could be any prouder of the son than I am of mine.
After establishing himself in Portland, Matt begins a tour of the territories that make up the wrestling world, building a name and reputation across the country.
Matt Bourne did the regional territories.
Introducing Matt Bourne.
And he got over everywhere he did it. He got over in Portland.
Tony Bourne and Hawthorne.
He got over in Texas.
Texas heavyweight champion Matt Bourne.
He got over in Carolinas. Well, first off, I gotta say, Matt Bourne and I, from the time I met him, did not get along. He was a bully, in my opinion. Oh! Hey, folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan from the golden age of wrestling. Mid-South at that time was a snake pit of tough guys. And back then, six-man tags were pretty big. The Freebirds were really, really hot. Of course, the Von Erichs were hot. So Bill Watts decided to put together a six-man tag.
1-1 count here for Pena.
He's 1 for 3 tonight. He's also played some.
Oh, I got a base hit. Yeah, man on first, 2 outs, counts 1-1 for Pena. Pop up.
One up behind first. McNeil with the angle coming across the line.
Oh, McNeil couldn't get it.
Well, he had the best shot on it all the way, and he was sprinting.
Counts 1 and 2. It went foul.
Balls harmlessly in foul territory, and the attack continues.
Looked like he pulled up at the last second. Barry, let's see. Right there.
Yeah, he thought he had it.
Yep.
Damn.
Back that ball.
Keep it a 1-2 count.
Roof of Minute Maid Park.
That's Pena up at bat. He's 1 for 3 today for the Astros.
Back to the plate with a 1-2 count.
Oh, this is a dome? I didn't know Houston had a dome. The ball way outside and low, counts 2 and 2. Pena 1 for 3 with a single, 8 home runs on the season, 27 RBIs. And my concussion is really starting to hurt, so I need this game to wrap up.
4 runs, 8 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Brigham trying to complete the 8th.
Low, full count.
The outside corner, and it's 3-2 to Pena. 94.
So all of a sudden, I turn around and, oh, Matt hits me from behind, and he goes to suplex me, and when he did, I turn.
Ray with first, he'll be running 3-2, 2 out. And
Walked him.
Takes it low, ball 4.
Man on first and second with 2 outs for Houston.
Get ready to bite my nose, and as he goes to bite my nose, I saw his lip sticking out, so I went down and bit his bottom lip right off and spit his lip off. And so I'm on top of him and I punch him, and he's like a zombie. And I thought it was over. A few minutes later, he comes back, jumps on me again. I wind up beating him up really good this time. I mean, I hammered this guy. How he ever got up, I don't know. He was live. I mean, all the way live. This is what is unhuman. And a little while goes by now, and people are buying me drinks, and they're laughing, and all of a sudden, I can't believe it, freaking Matt jumps on me again. He's all bandaged up. This time, as I'm trying to drag him towards the door, he hooked my right leg somehow, and I fell forward. And as I fell forward, I felt him on my back, and then I felt a hand like reaching for my eyeball. And there's Ivan Koloff right at the doorway, and Ivan kicked Matt's hand and said no eyes, which I'm very grateful for, because Matt could have pulled my eyeball out. I mean, he was like electricity. He was bleeding all over the place, from his eyes, from his nose, from his mouth. I guess if you have the right drugs in you, they can obviously make you superhuman, because that was nothing. Matt's violent behavior outside.
Wow, this is a crazy wrestling story. Anyways. Yeah, I'm tired, Lane. I'm also concussed, bro. 1-1 count here for Jules.
Playing a very deep outfield. A big run out there and scoring.
especially with the
Ball
loss of
outside
this
counts
sort of
2-1.
game, you'd like to think that Marte or Lindor could get
I have a neck
really
injury
beat
and
up
I'm
there,
concussed,
at least
bro.
a chance to tie the game.
Doink the Clown. Matt Bourne. Doink the Clown. Hi, Billy.
2-1 coming.
And another ball counts 3-1. He's about to fucking load the bases.
I kicked him so hard his eyeball fell out.
Much. Keep it away from Jolts with the specter of that close fence in left field. Now he's behind him 3-1. And he bends out.
Walked him. Bases loaded for the Astros with 2 outs. Jesus Christ.
So back-to-back walks.
You and me both, Lane. You and me both.
The infield hit for Abreu. And now Jake Myers will be coming up with the bases loaded at 2 out. Jeremy Hefner will go out for a conversation.
Jeremy Hefner to the mound. Buck Showalter on the phone.
He got 1-2 quick outs. Now he's in trouble.
Walks have generally not been a problem with Brigham this year. Coming into the night, 25 2/3 innings, 7 walks. But I think sometimes
Jake Myers coming up to bat. He's 0 for 3 today. Fouled out. Fielder's choice strikeout. 6 home runs on the season. 21 RBIs. We need to get this out here so we can get up top of the 9th and try to tie this up. No, Lane, you don't bring him in.
Barnes, by the time he gets loose, he gives up a base hit or a walk here.
Well, this is the batter. Myers 0 for 3 tonight, 0 for 5 in the series. Abreu at third, Pena at second, Jolks at first with 2 out.
Hit the third, out at second. There you go. We're going to the 9th inning. Mets losing 4-2. They almost brought in Leon. Lane. Well, we'll see if the Mets can come back. If not,
You could save thousands and get to your goals faster.
we'll just take a fat L and I'll go to bed.
The Subway series is elevating your favorite stuff. Why mess with the sweet onion teriyaki, Chuck? Man, this ain't messing. It's perfected with marinated chicken and double cheese. Sweet and savory. Kind of like you and me, Chuck.
With prostate cancer, and I chose Cybonite. It only hit the tissue affected by the cancer. I'm healthy, and I'm basically cured.
This summer, retirement is a state of mind. Whether it's a mid-morning activity or an early bird special, grab a Coors Light and chill like you're retired.
What do we always say, son? Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
They only pay for what you need.
That's my boy.
Don't hop like a rabbit.
We saw a few people had written some complaints.
Stop the camera, please. Don't go sit on the computer and talk baloney.
1-star reviews. New episode Monday at 10 on Vice.
Brandon Lee's death was classified as an accident, but a lot of his fans believe there's more to the story.
How does somebody get shot and killed on a movie set with all these safety protocols in place?
I've been digging into this, and there are definitely some red flags here.
2 tragedies in one family. There were blanks on that gun. How could there be a bullet? Those were 100% blanks for sure.
Who gains from this? Who or not Mr. Lee dead? Resolved.
It's down 4-2.
Ryan Presley on the mound, 30
Presley bidding for his 13th save.
games, ERA 3.38, 12 saves out of 15, 29.1 innings, 25 hits, 6 walks, 31 strikeouts, 3 home runs allowed. First batter face point 2, 3. I don't know where she is. I haven't heard from Courtney in a couple of days. I don't know.
Alonso due up third in the inning.
I might stream tomorrow, yes, now that I'm home for the next 12 days with my concussion symptoms. Symptoms. See, I can't even talk. Alright, here's Marte.
Down 4-2. Marte's 0 for 3 tonight.
Strike. Counts 0-1. Yeah, Marte is 0 for 3 tonight.
Presley does not throw many fastballs, only 22% fastballs. We'll see a ton of sliders and curveballs.
That's low and away, counts 1-1.
This is low and away, a ball and a strike.
29 and
Ball and a strike.
Only 6 walks. He's a strike thrower.
Presley 33 saves last year. That's 6 more in the postseason last season. And he comes up and in. And it's 2-1.
That's up and in, counts 2-1.
One hit,
Please hit the like button, guys.
Presley. Lindor to follow, and then Alonso.
Lindor on deck.
He's got 4 hits tonight, 3 of them in the last inning.
2-1 count for Marte.
And Marte shoots.
Marte hits that foul right corner just about. 2-2 count.
That's last night. Won a game in Houston for the first time since 2011. Trying to rally in the 9th for another. 2-2 coming. Breaking ball hit to short.
It over to a short.
Down by Pena, who grabs it, fires.
Marte's out at first.
Wow. That is the second time tonight that Pena has had a ball that hit his glove and then did not go cleanly into his
Comes down to
hand.
Lindor.
But both times he's able to make the play.
And both backhands are there. This one more at him. That was an in-between hop, tough play. Boy, oh boy. Came up, worked his way.
Comes down to Lindor and Alonso.
And just a great recovery and just a fine play.
On the hand out the gold. It's had quite a night with Lindor.
It is 4-2 Houston.
The only batter
Top of the 9th.
tonight.
Mets batting. Lindor took a ball, counts 1-0. Lindor's 0 for 2 today with a walk.
Now Lindor batting left-handed for the first time
Hit.
tonight. He gets under one to right center.
Right center.
Back of the gap. Should have room.
And out. Mets down to their final out, and then I'm going to bed.
And with that, the Mets are down to their final out, and what it means is that Alonso cannot tie the game.
Alonso comes up to bat. Alonso's 0 for 3 tonight. 2 strikeouts, ground out, 2 home runs on the season, 49 RBIs. Actually, did he play yesterday?
He tonight is 0 for 3. Pena robbed him on a play in the hole his last time up.
I don't know why I said this was his return man.
Nobody on top of the ninth.
That's low. Did Alonso go? He did not. Ball counts 1-0. It all comes down to this. Pete Alonso.
Pete straight up. Kind of gapping him in the
Come on, let's go to bed. My concussion's fucking hurting me.
Only Pham would be next if Alonso could keep this game
Hurry up,
going.
Alonso.
Facing Presley for the first time.
That's low. Counts 2-0.
Blown away, and it's 2-0.
Please subscribe, ring the bell, hit the like button.
Double last night.
Please and thank you. That's high.
And now it's 3-0.
Counts 3-0.
Presley got a 2-run lead. Certainly don't want to walk Alonso.
Just pour it in there.
Tommy Pham, a hot hitter waiting next. And Alonso takes ball.
Alonso's walked. So
Tying
tying run's going to come up to bat. Alonso the first with 2 outs. Here comes Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham will come to the plate as the tying run.
Red hot Tommy Pham.
So the Mets with their opportunity. Pham at a base hit to right to open the 8th inning. Came around to score the first Met run. 7 home runs this year. And he goes after
Swing and a miss.
Slider, nothing one. Overly aggressive.
This was kind of a flat slider.
That was the slider.
Got him to chase after it.
Good one with that.
That's away from the plate. Counts 1-1. Thank you everybody that's been here in my chat that came and hung out with me while I'm fucking dealing with a concussion. I'll try to stream tomorrow's afternoon game if you guys are around. 1-1 count. Next pitch to Pham. Ball on the outside counts 2-1.
The ball carries the right field too. It's only 370 in that right center field gap.
1 to Pham. Alvarez would be next. Alonso at first with 2 down. Mets down to their final out. And Finn gets a curveball.
Damn, look down the curveball. It's a strike, 2-2 count. This could be it here.
Something off of it and got him out in front here.
So now the Mets are down to their final strike. 2-2 coming from Presley to Fan.
That goes foul on the third base side, keeping it 2-2.
Presley running hard in on his hands. That's the first fastball he's thrown.
Two and 2 to Pham. And Tommy got a piece of that one.
Just got a piece of it, fouled it back, keeping it 2-2.
1 miles per hour. You got 2 strikes on you. You're up there. You're just trying to keep the train going. You're trying to be a tough two out and 2 strike hitter. You got to bear down here.
7th pitch of the at bat coming from Presley to Pham.
Struck him out. Ball game over. Oh, put it in the books. 4-2. Astros. Maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm going to lay down now because my head hurts. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Of course, when I stream, the Mets fucking lose. So, have a good night, guys. Or at least try to.